go. This should work then. I don't know why it wasn't picking up right. So now you can. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, well, I will repeat what I'm saying. Trying to give me a recap from last game. Pretty much all, middle daughter Astalia is going to be married to our ally Lena's son. Supposedly there's a curse, but we're going to pretend. We don't think it's real. We think the other person was lying. Pietro, who's the guy who kept running in thinking someone was after him, committed suicide. So that's really unfortunate. I'm actually pretty upset that we couldn't help him out. And then another big thing is that Stefan, who was the drunkard that kept coming in and asking for money, we gave him 7 coins and told him to clean himself up, essentially, and he did. He said he's doing really well for himself. He's not drinking anymore, drinking less is what he said, and just back with his family and stuff. We have 6 weeks until the Radovians arrive, and we have enough troops at this point. We just need to make sure the kingdom's still moving. My main goals right now are to explore some of these other spots. I think we need to specifically explore Hectoria and Jablonka for one of our quests, but we'll double check that right now. And then, just make sure everything's going. Another thing that happened is that Sir Frederick was murdered. So I think there was a chance for us to be able to get both of these dudes, actually. But we went with Frederick, and then he turned out to be an ass. So let's see what's going on real quick. Yeah, the wedding happened. Okay, what's the investigation? Right, we're not actually doing good about the investigation at all. So we've examined the potion. We haven't got a hunter to examine the tooth yet. And I have no idea how to get a hunter or what the third clue is. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, Lady Eric from the Stark painting. Oh yeah, I sold a bunch of paintings to this art dude, and then he just burns them, I guess. But I didn't find that out until after I sold it to him, so that's unfortunate. We did help the people in the West, the Druidic peoples. So we helped them, and they gave us some money. Babushka, that's why we're looking in these places. So we need to look in Jablonka, Belka, and Oboka. Okay? This is the bard. Yeah, okay. Magical anomalies. What is happening here? Oh, I see. Someone lied to us. Who would have thought? Your Grace, I don't know what's going on, but when I arrived to Jablonka, it was shrouded with a black storm cloud. The thunder and winds were very strong. And strange, because there isn't a drop of rain anywhere else. I dealt with the man on the black horse. He was acting very oddly. He was shouting words in some foreign language. That does not surprise me at all, considering all the other things I've heard from the peasants. Cool. Amanda's back. Your Grace, farmers keep having problems with birds eating their planted seeds. The silly folk didn't think to put up a scarecrow, so I helped them with it. This seemed to be enough for now. The farmers were quite happy with it. They gave me some packs of supplies in return. Ooh, the Dragon Slayer back. Yes. I was kind of hoping I can, get him on his good side again, but it turns out I can't. I found this near Bronca. Can you tell me anything about it? I used to buy poison veils from merchants to use on monsters. I don't buy them anymore. They never worked. I haven't seen such an elegant file before, though. Looks important. As it pleases you, Your Grace. Just love the voices they use. We have nowhere else to seek help from, Your Grace. Bandits rule over our village. They said they would slit our throats if we came to you. We can't let them eat our food, drink our wine, and use our women anymore. They're well equipped, and us farmers don't know how to fight. We don't stand a chance. Please send your best general before it's too late. Yeah, I can do that. You did right by coming to me. A general will head your way immediately. These scum will pay for what they've done. Have my word. Thank you, Your Grace. We knew we could count on you. Better go back home quick, barricade the doors, and wait for everything to end. A fortune teller. My greetings, Grace. May I come closer? Yes, I see, I see. You're very interesting, Eric. Let me read your future. I can see it's going to be very interesting, yes? I see. Do you not believe in fortune, my grace? I've been reading too many kings, yes? Off with whose head? And usually, I am correct. Just between I and you. I think this really should actually be you and me with proper English. I am promise you, I will tell you things about you, and they will be truth. And then you will pay. Otherwise, you don't have to. Yes? You know what? Fine. Go ahead. Aha, alright. I see, yes. I see you have had a long journey in your life. I see Hypnos, a patrol department of sorts. And you are dead? Oh no. No, that's too far into the future. Let's go back a little. Your journey. Difficult, but you are happy. Surrounded by those who love you. But I see there were difficulties. They affected your relationships. Some relationships were strengthened, but some were crumbled. Alright, let me shuffle my cards. You keep looking into my eyes. Your aura will tell me when to stop. Yes, yes, keep shuffling. I like the music, I like the sound effects. Alright, I think that is it. Let's see. Oh, the fool. But don't worry, it doesn't mean you are one. Of course not. It means you are doing something new. A new cycle, and you are requiring others to trust you with it, yes? Aha, fine. You might be trusted, but you must be patient. Next card is Justice. Yes, of course, I can see that. The need of balance and discernment. You will be seeking peace, which means it's likely something will disturb you soon. Well, alright. Last card is Hanged Man. Means that you are trying to achieve something big, yes? Something that leaves you feeling stressed and unhappy. You will continue trying to achieve that thing. There will be difficulties. It means everything you know will be turned upside down. And new information may be good, may be bad. That is all, my grace. You know what? Let's just pay it. Let's see what happens. Thank you for the reading. Here's your compensation. Well, thank you. I told you I am correct. Goodbye, my grace. I think that was probably worthless. I think that was like, I should not have paid it if I was min-maxing, but I'm trying to be like a very, like, you know, for the people friendly king. It has led to problems. It has led to problems. Yes, father. What you did to Sidani the other night. I know. Next time I promise I will use a gentler solution than nettle powder. As just miss seeing Maya. She's always given me the best things to do. You know she shouldn't be here. I know, but I just miss her. Why don't you play with someone from the castle? They're all boring. They just want to talk about dance lessons, the correct way to behave at the table, or how cutlery should be placed. It's awful. You've proved you're resourceful. I'm sure you can come up with something interesting to do. I know, I'm sorry. Maybe I can bully the servants a bit. Don't bully the servants! I have all the people to bully! Don't bully the servants! Ass! Oh, I almost forgot. This crack in the pavement looks weird. As if someone moved it. I couldn't get underneath it, but maybe if you had some needles? I do not have some needles. My sword would be too thick. It needs to be something smaller. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else to do this week. Oh, right, the agent. I'm really glad that it does that. So I need to do Oboka and Belka. Let's do Oboka first. think I have my general available, right? Okay. I just wasn't expecting it to show right there. Okay. Money's looking pretty good. Gonna bring the witch back this week. Supplies are a little low. 36, 6, 11, 17, 18. And then, what's that? 31? So my supplies are going to keep going down. I don't actually need this many troops. I think I'm going to do a week without it. And I'm going to go ahead and do the general. I'm going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh wow, I only, okay, I was like, do I only have one petitioner this week? Your Grace, when I arrived at Oboka, it had a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with the man in the red hearse, but he seems like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Thank you for your help. Your Grace, a strong gale has descended on our village. There are no casualties yet, but the gale keeps coming and getting stronger. Our homes have suffered much damage already. I ran to you as quick as I could. Can we count on your help? Yes. Good thing I didn't do the supplies. I would have had enough to do this then. Supplies will help you stay warm, fed, and healthy. Should be enough to keep you going until you patch up your village. I couldn't agree more. Thank you, Your Grace. Ooh, a chef. Your Grace, they're after me. Please help. I have a little bakery on the market, and I make cakes for the like. Good ones too. I also run a little additional business on the side. Oh man, this dude's part of the mafia. Folks call it Oracle. No Oracle dust. No drugs in the nation. It can help you see the future, they say. Everything was going well until the local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me they would take my little girl if I didn't bring them more. I don't know what to do about them, Your Grace. I have no gold to buy more dust, nor I want to have anything to do with it anymore. All I wanted was to make some extra coin. Oh my god, I don't want to help this person. I don't want to help them. I'm going to help them, but I don't want to. It's better to play it safe. Give them the gold and tell them you have no more dust. Hopefully they will find a different supplier. I hope they don't come back again. My wife would kill me if I let anything happen to a little girl. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, there's no reason to call any of those people out. Let's do Belka to finish this that quest. Do a quick look-see around. How do I get needles? Needles. Yes. Okay, so maybe I should have looked around more earlier. These are some of the paintings I sold. Bed. Yes. No, I'm gonna help. So if you help people, it makes your contentment get higher, and then you get more taxes. So like in the long run, you actually do want to help them. I've been taking a pretty anti-dust stance though. Dust is like this drug that you can like. You can like support if you want extra money, but like potentially it can cause other problems. And I was like, no, I don't think I want that in my kingdom. This is the kingdom. We got some fields, we got some mountains. It's actually a pretty good view. I'm just looking around now to see if there's any other things I can pick up that I like, may have missed. Cause like I have a couple weeks to solve this still, and like I haven't found the third thing at all. I have no idea about it. Question suspects. I don't have suspects. Because like I don't have like an expert of this. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, I just don't know what to do there. Let's invite Luz and see if he has anything to say. Sidani has a new pet, and she has a pet fox now. It's named the Hisser. She's a great character. She's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I gotta click the needles. I got it. A piece of paper. Appears to be some sort of letter. It has a map of the castle that reads, "Fine wine and cellar. Makes of 7 drops of substance in excellence. Be seen by no one." Looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison in Tammy's wine. It's beautifully decorated with some flowers. We don't usually decorate our letters, it would be too costly. Maybe we can trace these drawings to the person who has written this. I don't think I have enough time to do this anymore. But that's cool that I found it. I wonder if I can... I wonder if I just was doing all of this wrong. Dude. If I drag this tooth... No, okay. I was like, can I drag this on? No. Oh, that was a supply? I haven't tried clicking on these things. For the most part before, so... Okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh my gosh. I get stuck on it because, like, how it works. Looks like the item that was on the paper. What looks like the item that was on the paper? I don't know. When you see it, can you let me know what you're talking about? Nothing. Yeah, I guess we just have to go to next week. That's not how I do that, though. Oh, that was a pie ton of supplies. Batman, we found the last item that we need to investigate for the king's death. We just don't know what's going on with it. I think I'm gonna go one more week without feeding our people because once again we only need 1,000. And then money wise, I know we don't have a lot of money if we take both of them, but like I kind of want to, on the off chance, because I want to be able to explore more areas. Yeah, we have a lot of supplies. But that's also because I didn't feed the army for the last 2 weeks. Because, like... Oh, that's funny. Oh, Sidani, I better check in on her later. Because the army takes more supplies than we actually generate, and so, like, I'll have some of these people who are like, can I have, like, 30 supplies? And if I only have, like, 20, then I can't, like, do this thing. So right now, like, my army is big enough that I can win the Radovian thing. It says you'll need 1,000 troops. So I want to make sure I can do all this stuff. Specifically because I want my contentment to be higher. Because the higher my contentment, the more taxes I get. The more taxes I get, the more supplies, the more gold, all of that stuff. We got rid of the outlaws taking over the village, Your Grace. It will not cause any more problems. This should also give a warning to any other bandits who rebel against their king. The people will very thankful for your help. Your Grace, I'm back from Beltka. I must say, something very strange is happening. It was covered in snow when I arrived, but when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all the frost just melted. I'm not sure what it was about, but it seems like whatever I did helped. Thank you. Hopefully this won't happen again. You have called for me, Your Grace. See if he knows anything about the letter. This letter is on very decorative parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? Decorations? Maybe it's more like a page from a book. Are you sure it's a letter? Yes, I'm sure it's a letter. I can't help in that case. I know of no lords who illustrate their letters. My agent has found this at a spice preparation hut. Do you know anything about it? This file looks more like the ones you can buy in a Tana. More often than not, they're simply used as ornaments, but I've seen these things with Urkel dust inside them. It's ironic how many of those files you can find there, since King Talius didn't support the dust trade. Before he passed, may the gods have him in their favor, he turned down Etin's alliance when he found out what he was up to. This is interesting. So you're saying Etin and Talius were not on the best of terms? Indeed, Etin had it coming, though. He was fuming when Talius had his guards kick him out of his castle. Oh! That's all for now. As you wish, your grace. So, interesting thing there. Etin was the lord who insisted Talius stay and have another drink. And then the servant brought the drink up and Talius died. Oh, I probably should have invited King Ivo. Oh, I can't. Okay. So that's super interesting. Your Grace, everyone is gone. All the townsfolk disappeared from Aburka. Poof! One day the village was as always, and the next morning it's a ghost town. I told you we should have investigated the magic anomaly in the woods. But who knows, maybe it's not too late to set things right. I've spoken to Lord Joven, and there are no anomalies, and his children are not missing. In fact, he doesn't even have any. Don't tell me what you're planning, and who knows, I may give you a quick death. You may have seen through me, but others won't make it that easy for you. Guards! We should be on guard, your grace. Okay. Cool. Cool. Your grace. All of my fields have flooded. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beetroots, no parsley. We've been struggling with this for months now. We're praying to the gods for better weather every day. We are sick of eating conserves, your grace. Our children are starting to go hungry. I was wondering if there's anything a witch could do to help the growth. I'll send the witch your way, although I can't guarantee anything. I'm guessing this would require a lot of preparations. We will support her with anything she needs, your grace. Thank you so much. I believe that it will help. Thanks. More money. Your grace! Rats they are everywhere. They took over my barn. There's hundreds of them. Can't make my cows or feed my horses, your grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to the market if I have nothing to sell? I guess I'm sending the general. My general will be able to catch them, I think. Next time, remember to leave traps in corners. Even if you don't see any rats yet. They breed very fast. Good idea, your grace. I knew you'd be able to share your wisdom with me. Thank you for your help. So, like, really? Go get a cat. Get a cat or two cats. Or, like, you know, a Zangoose or something. Like, there's other ways to solve that issue. My hair's, my ponytail's coming out. Okay, so Etin's coming next week, so we can talk to him then. I wonder if that's going to say... Yeah, okay, so I do have a thing then. So I just didn't talk to the right person? Seek an expert. I don't have... Who would be an expert in these? Like, this is a hunter, clearly. This is a hunter. I don't know who would be an expert in, like, papers. I don't know how to, like, get them. I wonder if it'll tell me something here, maybe? No, you're completed. Maybe little Drago would know about the paper? I thought, like, the Dragon Hunter would be potentially a lord that would be able to help with that. Okay, so I need to keep calling the lids in and asking about them. That is how you do it. Dang.
Hello?
Your Grace,
Elbow.
I hope you can keep him under control.
Who was that?
I can, Your Grace. Why would you say I can't?
Bible.
I've seen you chasing Hissa all across the castle.
The window.
Oh yes, this is just part of his training.
Hello, Penny.
I'm just making sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission.
Hello, Win.
He's very fast, Your Grace. Really, he's a perfect agent.
Boy.
Alright, Potato Head, please stay safe.
Elbow.
And if you don't need help with him, don't be afraid to ask.
Easy.
Won't you take him away?
Kuyoya.
Of course not. I'll help if I can.
Elena.
Fine, Father. I don't need help. No suspicion here.
Obalwa.
What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing. I'm guessing you won't let me out anyway.
Yabo.
I mean, that's fair. Nothing here. Alright, I think that's it then. I think that's it for this week. I feel like it's picked up speed. It's going a lot faster now. Oh, wow, look at all the money I'm making now. Taxes. Oh, man, yeah. This is really starting to like come together. Because I don't have to pay for either of them this week either, and that helps a lot. Ooh, a hunter. I need you. I needed you a long time ago. Your Grace, I bring... Hissa! Father, have you seen? Ah! What happened to Hissa? Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods, and can spread diseases, fleas in particular. Came here to offer my services as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought I would do you all a favor. Oh no.
Gaba.
That was my daughter's pet.
Kuya.
The Hissa was on a very important mission. Yes, Hissa was sharpening her senses. This murderer here should rot in the dungeons for killing one of my special agents. I'm sorry, Your Grace. Don't punish me, Your Grace. If I only knew, I wouldn't have... I came here looking for good, but since I've been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Let me serve you and your people. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track them down, and bring you their bodies. Please let me redeem myself, Your Grace. May I be of help during the battle for Adoya, too. Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that. We could use your help for sure. Thank you, Your Grace. I will do my best to redeem myself. I will be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. Another agent is at your disposal, Your Grace. You'll see this agent in the weekly summary screen. What about Hissa, Father? How do I take Lucilia and Dusty back now? I'm sorry, Sidani. At least the hunter here will act on Hissa's behalf. Fine. I will bury him with the others. I better check on the hunter when I get a minute. You might know something about this tooth. Yeah. I mean, but 1 week? I don't understand how you're supposed to do this. Yeah, she's gone through 5 pets now. It's hilarious. She's just the best character. Yeah, so Lucilia is the oldest daughter, and she gets married to Prince Ivo and has to move to like another kingdom. And Sidani, the little girl, is the youngest one, is not happy about this. So she keeps trying to, like, I'm going to train these animals who will save Lucilia. Ooh, Talanda's back. Your Grace, we are almost ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form any alliances and ready our agents. Thank you for the reminder, Audrey. When we're ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountains. Rodovia will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. How may I be of service, Your Grace? I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? It looks like someone has lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals, or creatures, shall I say.
Dapo.
The letter came on very intricately decorated parchment. Do you know where it could have come from?
Uday.
People used to do that in the old days. Now it's out of fashion if you ask me.
Zadaway.
I don't know who could have sent it, but don't you know who you receive letters from?
Oi, Cabo.
I haven't exactly received it. Never mind.
We bye.
My agent has found this near your village, Lord Etten.
Boya.
Do you know anything about it?
Zadaway.
It's a phial used to heat up ingredients for potions. Quite a common thing.
What?
You can get them from any merchant.
Uday.
Never seen one with such ornamentation, though. It's definitely not mine.
Cabo.
Do you know whose it might be?
Oh.
How would I know? He's not happy with me because I didn't ally him.
Ah, Bika.
Oh, is it? Huh. Ha ha ha. Interesting. I heard what you need those spices for.
Uday.
Your Grace, I can explain.
Uday.
Local dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything.
Zadu.
It's just an easy way to make some gold.
Uday.
Doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's going to get out to people anyway.
Zuidayu.
You can keep trying to stop my business, but I will tell you right away. Can't.
Zoom.
If I don't sell it, someone else will.
Uday.
I knew you wouldn't like it. That's why I didn't tell you.
Uarabayu.
I don't care what you do, as long as you don't do it in Davon.
Za.
Sure thing. I will stay away from Davon. Huh. I don't think I ever invited him here. Like, since the very beginning. Alright, so I have to invite Grego. I think he's my only chance at the letter. Your Grace, we hear of an upcoming battle. That's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? I don't really need them. Like, at all. So I just don't think I'm going to. I'd rather just save my gold.
Boya.
Not interested in your offer. Fine, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe you will change your mind by then. I'll get our gold ready. Philando! Thank you, your grace. Your general was magnificent. I made such progress, unbelievable. I wanted to show you the final piece, but now I'm thinking, General is kind of lonely in there. Why not expand on the story? Make it bigger, better, make it grand. You know what I'm thinking? A witch could make a great addition. A general and a witch together. I think this will sell. Oh, everyone will talk about it. Tolando the Wonderful. I think my witch is busy. Yeah, she's busy. You gotta come back in some time. Try again in a week or two. My witches are currently busy. Why not? I can wait. I will be back in 2 weeks. They're a fun character. I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it? Yeah, I'll totally do that. Gold will be more useful at this time. Here are your supplies. Perfect. No overdust. Thank you, that would be all. Not a problem, Your Grace. I will visit you again in some time. Alrighty, so we got someone, the hunter in the dungeons. And it looked like we had Asalia to talk to. My nose is so itchy right now. This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? It looks like it came from a big animal. Enormous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon? I've never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I could try. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. It would take a while, though. Let's see if we can find this thing. Find something out about this, then. Perfect. I'll go and look. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything. Cool. I don't think we're gonna be able to solve it. I think it's too late. I think the paper, the letter specifically, is going to be the thing that we don't know. But, you know, it was a good run. Your Grace. Yes, Father. Shh. Dear Hester, you are my bestest and swiftest friend, agent. And most of all, you are my very best friend. You are leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. Hope you rest in peace.
Kai.
I hope you rest in peace, Hester. Thank you, Father.
Doi.
It's alright, Sir darling.
Oh.
Are you feeling any better? Yes, Father. I'll just stay here for a while. Oh, nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, man. My wife might know about the letter. She's a smart person. Darling?
Iba boy.
Yes. Yes.
Kaba boy.
I found this letter in the gardens.
That boy.
It contains instructions about pouring poison in a wine glass and a map of a
That
castle.
boy. Yeah.
The letter seems to be decorated with flowers, like in the olden days.
Boy.
How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it? This is a very important piece of evidence, Eric. Ask the general if he knows of anyone who decorates their letters in such manner. If he's available, he'll probably be at the wall. Oh no, he's not available. He's out doing things. Oh man, we were so close. Oh, we might have time. The general, if they don't do anything this week, I should be able to talk to them. If I don't send them off anywhere. Because next week is when the trial is. So I'm like super close. Okay, so I'm going to leave the room. Wait, the general's there. I need to talk to the general first. I need the general to go to the wall. Your Grace, I've returned from the barn full of rats. He wasn't lying. There were a lot of them. I got my boys to catch them all. Thank you. Your Grace, the peasants asked me to improve the weather. Well, I can't do that, but I've shown them how to care for their crops in difficult conditions. I told them how to prepare fertilizers and how to get the water out of the fields. Thank you, Elena. I knew you could figure something out. Your Grace, I bring more information about the tooth. It's a very rare dragon tooth and appears to have come from an Allah demon, a female dragon who lives in the ancient forests of Calador. Calador? Why would such a thing be doing in my castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey is right. I don't think you can get such an exotic tooth here in Davin. Oh no. That points towards the dragon hunter right now. If it has to be like one of my lords. I'm like super intrigued on like who it is, and if I can solve it. Your Grace. I found this in the gardens as a unique decoration. Do you recognize it? No, Your Grace. I've never seen such an elegant writing either. You can ask around to see if anyone in the village knows anything. I'm afraid I won't make it back for the royal trial, Your Grace. I'm really sorry. No, I did it too late. Damn. Damn. Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Tally's death, and I think Ivo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Ivo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chambers. I've heard Ivo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to see... Can't wait to see you? She didn't finish writing. Could be she was in a hurry. It's good she's coming with Ivo soon. We will find out everything then. Oh, that's the last chance to gather evidence, Your Grace. We don't need to pay agents for that week. We won't need them. Of course. Thank you, Audrey. So I have not enough things. Your Grace. Lady Ada told me what you're doing with those paintings. You lied to me. You are not a collector. Eric, I can explain. These works people buy are not true art. They are nothing but fraud. These paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject.
Tebo.
They've been painted without a reference.
Lipate.
I'll just call them impressionists. In
Tupato.
reality, they just can't paint.
Tupato.
My artwork shows each subject in the purest state. That is kept throwing me off. I was like, what is happening in the sentence?
Upakuroi.
These artists only exaggerate features to make them look better.
Kaboy.
It devalues my work.
Upato.
So I just dispose of the paintings.
Ukaboy.
I pay for the paintings so I can do whatever I wish with them.
Ipayu.
I choose to burn them, so what?
Toiboy.
It harms no one. I mean, in all fairness, like, he does own them, but I kind of agree with you to strike you.
Toi.
You can't burn other artists' work.
Oya.
Besides, I don't see how that's helping you in any way.
Iwa.
Your Grace, I think we should perhaps let this slide.
Ubao.
Let's not forget Gregor is our ally. I can do whatever I want with the things I buy.
Kabao.
If I buy them from people and get rid of them, then there's less and less of that fraud around us.
Upakuboy.
If influential people only own true art, then others will also only buy true art.
Kibalubai.
Eventually, no one will buy from these artists, and they'll buy my paintings instead.
Hey.
Oh, I see.
Oi,
I
Dapo.
suppose you can do whatever you want. Just don't get me involved in this.
Ibawo.
Take a look at the drawings on this letter, Grego.
Kuwaya.
Could you tell me anything about them?
Kiboy.
These plants look like a rowan tree.
Ubatoi.
These trees grant protection from evil witches and their curses.
Tabu.
Many kingdoms use these trees to build children's cradles.
Babayawo.
So a lord who wants protection against witches and curses probably wrote this letter.
Yaboa.
Thank you, Gregor. This is very useful information. Crap.
Daboa. Upa.
That is Lena, who I can't invite. Damn.
Elele.
Your Grace,
Ele.
I'm sorry to bother you,
Nala.
but we're in a very bad situation.
Trozen.
I don't know why this is happening.
Samson.
Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly.
Erikana.
Our sacred oak is dying prematurely.
Ishta.
All the leaves are falling, and they shouldn't be, Your Grace.
Unala.
We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have all gathered and prayed.
Ele.
Nothing has helped.
Unudakala.
I think Volos has escaped the underground. He
Nala.
is searching for the sinner.
Erikana.
He must be hiding in someone's house.
Unash.
This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms, Your Grace.
Trozen.
The God of Thunder is trying to find Volos. The
Ulakanala.
thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him.
Elele.
Or give us supplies for tonight's ceremony.
Nala.
Perhaps we can calm down the gods. Give them the supplies.
Kuyoya.
We could really do with some sunshine here.
Daboy.
Take these supplies and use them during the ceremony.
Ulsta.
May the gods bless you, Your Grace.
Igestano.
Maybe the king would like to attend the ceremony himself?
Uba.
I'd love to, but I have to deal with other matters.
Boy?
Thank you for the invitation. Hey. Heck, I have important news.
Bastinas.
I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to jinx anything.
Bibas.
I think it must be around 14 weeks, but now I'm certain.
Stiva.
We're pregnant!
P.
That's wonderful.
Boy, yeah.
Hopefully it will hopefully it will be a boy this time.
Abba.
Yes, my
I
darling.
need.
I have a good feeling about this.
Ka.
Have you told the girls yet?
Inu.
No, I haven't, darling.
Or.
Can I tell them?
Ikana.
Of course you can. Do that peasant first.
Bueno
I
Nanzi.
bow before you, Your Grace.
Bueno be.
My name is Boguslav.
Zan.
I don't want to
bueno be.
bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brain.
Bueno be.
My lady,
Zano.
she's so upset with me. She's got good reasons, I tell ya.
Bra is so
I ain't no
Zan.
man to think straight. I wanted to do good. I sold off Bond to buy her a servant.
Zan be we.
You know, to help her in the woods and with the kids. She's always complains how much work she has.
Zebra.
She flipped and threw me out because our Bond will make no more money for us. She has a point there. Darn, I did not think of this before. Tried everything, Grace, but she would not have me back. Found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. My heart is broken. I cannot sleep at night. Please help, Your Grace. Just take some gold, bro.
Daboa.
Your lady seems upset about losing the bond. Maybe you can invest this gold in some other business. Yes, Your Grace. I knew I could count on your help. Oh, she'll be so happy, and she will take me back now. Your Grace, my village was attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves have attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat, and they've also wounded the shed keeper, who tried to scare them away. I think they're hungry at this time of year. We are afraid they will come back. I don't have the supplies, so I need to send the hunter. The hunter should understand their behavior. You'll be able to track down the wolves and make sure they won't be a problem anymore. This is wonderful. I will show them which way the wolves went, Your Grace. Cool. A little unfortunate we weren't able to solve the mystery by calling them in. But let's send someone down to Wola. It's probably Vola, right? I don't know. Let's send someone to Tailka. Probably should have did that earlier. That's where the Rodovians will be coming from. So when you go talk to our daughters, tell them about the pregnancy.
Hake.
Yes, Papa.
Oi?
Your mother is pregnant.
Akana ista.
No wonder, after all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately.
Koi.
Asalia, please. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough?
Oi?
With you three? Yes.
I roll.
We're hoping for a boy this time.
We buy.
We need a successor to the throne.
Begin apa.
Ah, I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister.
Elaka.
Maybe a boy when it gets so torn up about silly jokes.
Oi?
Oh, Asalia.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? We'll go here, and then we'll go to the council chamber.
That boy.
I click the fireplace on accident all the time. All the time.
Ana.
Darling,
Odoiba.
this is such good news, Aurelia.
Ura.
I know, honey. I'm so happy.
Oi?
How are you feeling?
Kalana.
Well, I've been vomiting all morning, but that's fine.
Ina.
I suppose I can live with it.
Estina.
Do you remember when I was pregnant with Lucilia?
Kuioya.
Of course, those were different times.
Ivana.
Most things were so were as simple as back then.
Uba.
Me too. No silly wars, no lords, no silly peasants.
Dabawada.
Listen, if you need anything at all, you come and get me, alright?
Imo.
Of course.
Ahoma.
I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening.
Unas.
It's quite chilly in here.
That boy.
Of course, my darling. I'll see you later. Alright, there's two things to do in here, supposedly.
Kuioya. Oh.
I'm so bummed. Okay, so we did that. We didn't have an expert look at. The expert would have been Lena. In this one, it's probably going to be Noski is his name. Noakski.
Upa.
Your Grace,
Oi baka.
you're going to be a big sister. What?
Ala.
But I already have a big sister.
Bawa.
Oh, and now you're going to have a little sister, my brother.
Nolakanya.
Wow, really? When? I want to have a little brother. What is his name going to be?
Doiba boy.
We don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl.
Dabate baro.
But he or she is going to join our family in around 20 weeks. Is that a long time?
Oi?
Yes, it is still a while away.
Kakailan.
This is so exciting! Maybe you can help me convince Lily to come back home. Are you excited? Yes, is she bringing Dusty? How long is she staying for? Oh, tell her about how Hissa tried to save her?
Kuoya.
I'm sorry, she's not bringing Dusty, sweetheart.
Oi?
I know how much you miss him,
Kaba boy.
but he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance.
Boya.
We'll take you to see him right after all this is over. How does that sound? That's fine, I suppose.
Takawa.
I need to find a new agent, something different, but nothing else comes to the gardens.
That boy.
You'll find something eventually.
Dabawa.
How about another snail? They can't do much. Yeah.
Paiwa.
So she had a snail named Pudge, and that was just one of the things. They're all ready to go, so that's in the week. Everything's pretty ready. You'll feed our army because it's right before battle. That seems to make sense, right?
Oi.
Welcome to the royal trial.
Uba
We will
taibo.
first question any witnesses that have a say in the matter.
Yaboa.
We shall go through gathered evidence.
Iba.
And lastly, we will identify the killer.
Iba dabo.
Some of you are suspects. I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight.
Iwoi.
With that, let's hear what witnesses have to say.
Oya.
Your Grace, we have to.
Ubai.
There are 3 people enlisted as witnesses.
Bebao.
Who shall we start with? Let's just start with Tally's advisor.
Kwa.
King Tally's own advisor.
Aibo.
Please state your name. Tell us what you have to say.
Jia oi.
The name is Rigo, and I was an advisor to King Tally's. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lena over here. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Tally's. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Luculia, not Ivo. So if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Tally's and his family. We must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Lies!
Bye.
Shh. You will get to speak at the end, Lady Lena.
Iba wo.
Thank you, Riga. This was very useful. I hope I get to look at the evidence again. To be honest, because this would be very confusing. Tally's guard, come forth.
Ui bai.
Please state your name and tell us what you have to say.
Ui baka.
My name is Lutfrid, Your Grace.
Ui baka.
I was King Tally's guard, and I served him well.
Ui.
Not well enough, I can hear you say.
Okay, bai.
But know that there's little I could do against poison, especially one that works so fast.
Ui bada.
The day King Tally's died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Ivo's continuing to make me pay the price.
Fly.
To the point.
Ui kaba.
All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Tally's over the years, but none angered him as much as Nioski.
Ui table.
I think we all know how much of a liar he is.
Oh, Fortune.
I am no liar.
Boy, boy.
Who are you to shame me in front of the king?
Ah bai.
Order. Tally's called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife Paloma.
Ui baka.
Tally's knew the only reason Nioski was offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do.
Ui badi.
Nioski was enraged, claiming he wasn't a fraud and that he would show Tally's.
Ubalwa.
I see. I do not have any questions.
Kaboa.
Let's proceed. So in all fairness, the 3 people on that it could be is Lord Etten, because we found the vial of stuff that was used to kill Tally's outside Lord Etten's lands. It could be Norsky because of the Hun came from elsewhere and he's a hunter. And Lady Lena is the one who is worried about curses and would do letters the old way. Having the drawings of them. So those are the 3 people. So I bet you this peasant's about to talk about Lord Etten.
Ui.
The peasant from Bronca?
Ka.
Come up.
Iwoi.
Tell us your name and where you are from.
Pete Papa.
Name's Homar. I'm from Lord Etten's town, Bronca, Your Grace.
Koi.
And what do you have to say?
Pestilent.
I own a vineyard in Bronca.
Slip.
We have been observing Lord Etten for a while now. He's been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance.
Zadai.
How dare you tell such falsehoods?
Oi.
Calm down, Etten.
Tell
One time, he pissed all over my grape flowers, and none of my grapes will grow now. How rude. He's not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Tally's.
Koya.
Is this all, Homar? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him.
I.
Who's next? So that's like a weak witness. Except that, Tally's is on drugs. Not Tally's, Etten's on drugs.
Boya.
I think these are all the witnesses we have.
Yeah, boy.
Let's proceed to the gathered evidence. Okay, cool.
Double.
An animal tooth.
What a double.
An item so rare, only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive.
Oi, ba.
Noaski, the Dragon Slayer, please step forward.
Abadea.
The tooth was examined, and only one creature fits this unique shape.
That boy.
An Allah demon from the far lands of Kalador.
Akuiwa.
Who else could have traveled there and back other than the noble knight of honor?
Bakabawe.
This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noaski could have poured poison into our wine.
Oi, kaba.
He wanted to help Tali's wife Paloma, but the king shamed him instead.
Oi, daba.
Noaski couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, so he planned to murder King Talis.
Contemplating her.
Lies! I am truly a man of honor, and I would never do such a thing. King Talis made a fool of me that day. That is true. But I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Talis, only that I would have been in the wine cellar, which I am not denying.
Oh.
And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle? I was just looking for a quiet place. To talk to Lady Lana, so Friedrich's widow. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation.
What?
So you admit this item belongs to you?
Poison found.
No, well, it could be mine. I don't know. I have a lot of these things around my neck. But I swear I didn't do anything to the one.
Kabao.
That's enough.
Oi.
Back to the king.
Oi.
An instructional letter.
Ibawa.
The scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of a castle.
Bakuba.
With a very specific decorated pattern, which matches only one lord who attended the wedding.
Abawa.
Lady Lena, please step forward.
Abo.
There's no question as to who wrote this letter.
Wanda
Lady
Bayo.
Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill Talis.
Oi,
She
kaba.
threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such a thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings toward King Talis. There's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lucilia, would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Killing his father would make no difference either way.
Dubai.
Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but with roses.
Uba.
That's enough.
Baya.
Back to the king.
Oi.
The poison failed.
Wada
File. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talis.
Oi, baka.
Lord Etten, please step forward.
Bakuba.
It is common knowledge among the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances.
Akuiwa.
Our tests indicate that the substances from the file match the one used to poison King Talis.
Uaya.
Not only that, but it was found near Branca,
Oi.
a village under your control.
Abua.
Talis was against the dust trade, and as we have found out from Lord Luz, you two were not on the best of terms.
Wada double.
Talis' death and weaker borders with Atana might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Davon.
Abuya.
By poisoning King Talis, you plan to expand your business. Isn't that the truth?
Uba Daibo.
Based on Homar's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good.
Zorai.
Nonsense. I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even Marcus and Davon are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talis. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to send in someone, anyone, or else I will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. Might want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. We sent in someone without a lot of evidence against them, though. Then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this, Audrey. Okay. Based on the evidence, or lack thereof, I sentence... Ooh. Okay, so... I think the peasant was the weakest witness. Like, Tally's being a drug user and an asshole, fine. Now, the potion, finding the potion with the very substance used to kill King Tally's is pretty incriminating. Norsky's getting in a fight with the king, fine, he's honor bound. He said he would fight Frederick when he did this earlier. We know he's a liar about the accomplishments he did. But I totally could see him trying to seduce someone. And it would make sense to seduce Frederick's then wife, now widow. Because they were having a lot of issues. So it also explained why Frederick really didn't like him. But it could make sense to just have, like, you know, something fall off in the dungeons. Like, it happens. Lady Lena, I think it makes sense. If she was to kill Tally, she would have killed Ivo. That stopped the wedding ahead of time. So I'm going to go with Lord Etten. I think it's going to be Lord Etten. And also, he's not my ally. So if I'm wrong, I miss less. Does that seem reasonable to you all? Do you guys have anything you want to call out on the proceedings here? Alright, well, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. That'd be great if we got it right.
Kaba.
Lord Etten,
Kupawa.
oracle dust is a dangerous substance.
Kua.
You are responsible for the death of King Talles.
Gaba.
I sentence you to die. Wow, I did not realize it was to death.
Zuadali.
This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric.
Played.
Eric of Davos.
Soya.
You have found the one responsible for my father's death.
Played.
The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atanas forces will aid you in your struggles against Radovia. Woo! We got it right! We got it right! And we're gonna kick out a major distributor of dust in our kingdom, and he wasn't an ally anyway. Yes! This is good! Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm really excited. So we're about to see the battle part of this is actually very different than everything else we've seen so far. So this will be like a completely different type of game. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Nice. Later this evening.
Taboa.
You always loved this view. Yeah, that's what he was saying. That Talles didn't. He was against dust as well. So like it made sense in a lot of ways. You always loved this view. Is this the place? Is this where the battle will take place?
Taboa.
Yes. Do you see?
Abadaya.
Right there, in the middle. There's a tight trail leading through.
Kuiwaya.
That's where we will hold them on.
Elekav.
It's strange.
Juwala.
Turns out I was always staring into the end of all of it.
Kaba.
Hey, nothing ends.
Tabu.
Ivo's help, we will be victorious.
Kava.
If he helps,
Kuba.
you were at the trial. You heard what he said. He
Ibabu.
will keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine.
Kuaya.
Let's not worry about that for a second.
Kaba boy.
Okay, so I'm worried now because he could not show up and just let us fight, and we'll be a weakened kingdom that he could take us over. Or he can ally with the Radovians against us. But that probably, I don't see why he would do that, because they have a claim via Lucilia. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. Let's do with the pregnant one first.
Kuiwaya.
We had a fair share of stress to your mother, too.
Dubai.
She's pregnant, and you will have a sibling.
Stenne.
Congratulations, I guess.
Isduna.
It's hard to imagine what she must be going through, the battle on the horizon.
Kuaya.
Sudani keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets.
Ay,
She
Kabo.
can't quite find a replacement for Dusty.
Ekova.
Last time I was here, she had a snail? What was it? Smudge.
Kaba boy.
Smudge, she gave me a hard time about it.
Boy.
I won't forget that.
Ya boy.
There was also a hedgehog and a fox. I'm worried what she will tame next.
E.
Asalia found a new friend.
Dabai.
It turned out she's from Radovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle.
Mikanas.
She always keeps interesting company.
Mikafu.
Has she grown up, or is she still a mess?
Baybaka.
I don't think she'll ever change. Still gives me a lot of trouble, that
E.
one.
White.
The other night she pulled another of her pranks.
Obama.
This time on your sister. Salia doesn't spare anyone.
Oh.
Your husband must be looking for you.
Uvana.
I suppose.
Inasta.
I miss you, all of you, so much.
Doi.
Come over here.
Kwa.
I think we're about to fight Ivo. Bruises?
Da.
Ivo is doing all this to you?
Ella
What?
kua.
No, he wouldn't.
Una.
He's very kind. He's good. He's good to me. He takes care of me.
Ella kafa.
Just like I told you in the letters, Father.
Isana.
Father, please don't tell him.
Epa.
He's the king of Atana now.
Ella kestulo.
He has an army that will blindly follow him, even to your gates.
Inapa.
Don't say anything. It's better this way.
Arapa.
He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more, please. Some bitch is about to get beat up. I don't care how big his army is.
Kuiwaya.
Yeah, go game. I can't let this bastard treat you this way. I will
Kaiwada.
talk some sense into him.
Iwo.
Please don't.
Right
There you are.
Flood that war.
Pack up your things. We're going.
Ipa.
Father. Dude, I'm confronting him. I don't need your fucking army. You pipsqueak, you think you wear the crown on your head and you can do whatever you want?
Play
What lies did you tell your father this time?
Flood that
Are
war.
you plotting against me again, Lucilia?
Inaka.
I didn't say anything, I promise.
Wada.
She has nothing to do with this.
Kuiwaya.
Do you think I can't see what you do to her?
Kupawa.
You lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to...
Play
What?
Soya.
Defeat Radovia all by yourself?
Play
I think you're forgetting your position here, Eric.
Play oi.
I give you my army, and thanks to me, this castle will see another day.
Flood that war.
You do not tell me what I can or cannot do.
Flood that sword.
Davon is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. No, I'm not fucking doing it. Fuck you.
Fly.
Better leave off here.
Soya.
Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble.
Right up.
We're leaving, Lucilia,
Play
before I change my mind. Honestly, that's a twist. I didn't really expect to see that happen. But I'm gonna beat up that guy sometime later. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I'm gonna do it. Battle between Davon and Radovia, foothills of the Grey Mountains.
Ai woa
It
we.
appears that we're late. Radovia has already managed to build up some defense.
Iwawa.
We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills.
You.
The sky is looking clear.
Oh yeah.
That's good. At least something works in our favor.
Ubao.
Here, come with me, Your Grace.
Iwa.
We gathered everyone we could.
Wai.
We will make an advance on your mark. So I have the Hunter, the General, the Witch. I also got pikemen and shield units from the people that I allied with. And I guess there's archers here. My mind's sharp. Weapons ready.
Uta.
Our shields are tougher than any man's sword, Your Grace.
Uta.
Throw anything at them, and we'll bounce right off.
Oi doi.
At your service, Your Grace.
Uya.
All pikes can stop any charging enemy, Your Grace.
Agila.
Potions, magic, whatever you need, Your Grace.
Uba.
Awaiting your orders, Your Grace. Okay.
Kaboa.
How is it looking?
Uwai.
We shouldn't wait much longer.
Oi wea.
Once we start, there's no way back.
Awai.
We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted.
Oh.
I would suggest we make a reserve army.
Ka.
What about the
Wai.
Hun? We can use it to sound for Adana.
Ai woa.
I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise.
Kuiwaya.
I've seen the archers are getting ready.
Awai.
Once the battle has started, the archers will be ready for your command.
Oi.
You mentioned a reserve army? Right, we would get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside.
Iwa.
A reserve can be used to exploit Radovia's sudden mistakes,
Wai.
or to act upon nasty surprises they throw our way.
Oi.
Should we create a reserve? Yeah, we should.
Ubai.
Very well.
Ai.
Oh, cool.
Oi.
So this is just like everything, all the special things I have. I wonder if like I had got other extra people, I would have got a different special stuff. And that's just kind of it.
Ooh.
Soon, everything starts. Alright, let's do this. For Davon! And one day beating up Ivo.
Oi.
It is time. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies, and in our time of doubt we need to remember that we are not here alone, but we would... That's a good time to start messing up your words, right, in the middle of a speech. But we won't need them today, for this is Davon, and we stand our ground. Aye, for the king, for Davon. Let's show them. We'll surprise them. What happened there? Ready for others. What does that mean? Do I just click on him? I have no idea what's happening. This is not like very intuitive here. Can I click on other people?
เฮ้ยตายจ้ะ
Okay, I can't. So I have to use the options now. You know what to do. Getting ready. So I think it was like an officer went and like got like their like thing. So I can't send the yeah. So it doesn't look like I can send these ones yet.
Voilà.
Ui, damn. Bye-bye.
I wonder if I just should just like keep sending the archers. Is what I need to do here. Like maybe my army is big enough that I have like literally 3 archer attacks. That's what's being said. Because I don't see any way past without using the archers.
ได้
So we took out like 120 people. They're shooting magic at us. Oh god, poison. Your Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. We have no idea what is happening down there. We need to send support immediately.
โดนวะ
Say the word and we'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. How do you plan to see who attacked? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention that what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision. Perhaps other senses can help. Unless there's a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, Your Grace, you must choose a unit to send out. Or let me know if we should wait this one out. Okay, so the archers will just use all the archers and weaken the army. At this point, I can like pick different people to send.
โอ้ยอ่ะได้ป่าวะ
Okay,
Boy,
I'm gonna see what the witch. I wish I could name it differently. The witch, though. I've never seen such magic, Your Grace. I can try clearing out, but it may take a while. I think we probably should do that, right? I think so. Let's go for it. Let's just try to do the magic and not just wait it out. Go, do your magic.
J'aimerais.
I'll do my best, Your Grace. Ooh, look how they lost like 300 troops. We lost like 100. Oh no. How is this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? Archers!
เฮ้ย
Alright, archers. Help us out here. We're having some problems. Atana's army should be coming any moment. Wow, I'm really happy I solved that correctly now. okay? Oh no. The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bison. Oh man. Foul beasts. Well, ravaging army. We need to keep it together. Well, men on the battlefield could help storm the enemy, Your Grace. It also could mean more men die. Hefty bodies and sharp, blonde horns. The hoofs can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could send a beast professional to hunt them down. Okay, so we have this dude and we got the pikeman, I think. So let's look at what they both say. Okay, I'm gonna send the pikeman because he doesn't know about them. And pikemen are specifically good against cavalry. Keep close, and the cavalry won't stand a chance. Charge them with speed and create momentum. Cavalry's on the other side of the fight that you just did, friends. By the gods. Where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. I fucking told you. I was not gonna show up. Dude, I bet you it didn't matter. I bet you didn't matter who I killed. I bet you Atana just, he always says, yeah, I'll definitely be there, and then doesn't show up. I'm not reading these ones because it's the same with pretty much with every set of archers. Ah, dude, this is intense though. Like, I thought it would be like, you have 1,000 troops, it's gonna be a walk in the park. It's like, no. Like, there's some crazy shit happening. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. This must be a falsehood. We had a deal. Your Grace, that's not all. Oh, fuck, more magic. These are not fire arrows, it's magic. Creatures made of flames. What the fuck am I supposed to do against this? Jesus. Magical fog, monsters, and now more magic? We should run straight through the flames. And burn alive? Focus on defense should be important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield will also be the key to the situation. Who should we send out then? Okay, so the general could organize well. The hunter would not be good. Okay. Let's send the special units. Let's send the shields. I feel like that's gonna be a good one. I mean, realistically, they had twice the amount of troops we've had on the field. So we're doing amazingly good. Darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the hunt again. Here we go. I wonder if I had said yes, Your Grace, if Ivo would have come. Like, I wonder how much of this is like actually like scripted choice, and how much of it should be on the mission. And since something bad is coming, Roger's not going to be helpful now. Rain, ha ha! Archers! Oh look, the battlefield's moved. With the last squad, Your Grace. Archers, getting into position. We can't last much longer, Your Grace. There's no signs of a time. The letter was right. What else is there? They just keep coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. We're far from finished. Let's give them all... That does not look good. The kind of monstrous device? I don't know. A tank? I'm gonna bet you this is a tank. It's about to shoot fire out of the front. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. Let's show them what we're made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't seen what we have in store. Show them what Davin is made of! Give them hell! On my order! Oh, I gotta click. I was like, what order? Wait, how do I get the order? No, I think the pikemen overliked it. So I think, because you don't always get the pikemen and you don't always get the shields, so I think you can send the hunter to deal with it, but it won't deal with it as well. And so I think there's a way for me to get a magic user, and then I could have sent the magic user instead of sending my witch, and it would have been better. Because Elena, the witch, was like, oh, I haven't seen this magic before, but I think I could solve it. And that's the same thing the hunter was saying against the beast. He was like, I haven't seen them before, but I can take them out. Give them hell! Did I just send them one at a time at this point? Is that all I'm doing? With courage! Show them all you've got! For the Red Ruin! This is it, Your Grace. We gave them all we've got. We are technically ahead in numbers. We can't take any more. One bad thing's about to happen. Oh, that's a bad thing. Oh, did Ivo do that? If I can just ruin it for everyone?
Bye-bye.
No, they killed everyone. What do you mean they saved us? We just lost our whole army. The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. I mean, I guess. But like, everyone died. That was intense. That's not how I was expecting that to be. But I'm going to be back in one moment. Give me like 2 minutes. Yeah, my entire army is gone. Which does solve the supply issue I was having, I guess. Well, like, I never had enough supplies. I like really am wondering where this game's going. Like, I kind of thought that would be like, at first I thought that was gonna be kind of like the big end to it, and then I was like, well, maybe it's not mid game or something. I don't know. It didn't give me enough like, I don't have a lot of like hints on where we're going yet. I like it. Eric, King of Davon. I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. Oh shit, he didn't believe me. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father? Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I mean, I don't really think you're innocent. I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no explanation for this, other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous, and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davon needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room, I remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out, and you will pay for your sins. Ivo, the king of Atana. Yeah, so we're gonna fight him. Also, I'm worried about our daughter right now. Has he lost his mind?
Oi.
Evil tricks?
Akoi wa.
The collapsing mountains with nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time.
Oi ba.
Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men.
Koi ba wai.
We won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large.
Wai.
We must call the King's Summit.
Oi ba.
Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. This is hardly an end, Your Grace. We are under siege. We better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. We best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. Oh look, banker. Oh, I can invite the banker back. Nice. That would have been really useful before. King Vered. Let's talk to these people before we talk to him. Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort of size, color, and shape. I don't know who could have such an obsession with pans, but while searching through them, I found some gold. Oh, nice. Gold. I like them. An old lady in the nearby forest needed help with wolves that kept stealing her chickens. I've quickly dealt with them, Your Grace. She gave me some supplies in return. Nice. I like supplies. At your service, Your Grace. Thought you might like this. What? First you accused me of lying. You allied with Frederick. Now you try to sell me your stupid tooth? And fair enough. I am guilty of the lies. I thought we were friends. I am really sorry, Noxki. Yeah, sure. It is interesting that only these people, like, carry forward. So I think if you want to min-max, you probably want to ally these 3 people instead of, like, the people I allied. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. The villages have been cleared and the strange riding and chicken legs are gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky though. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you very much for your help, Your Grace. I don't know what we would do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear our villagers are safe again. This was a difficult time for all of us. Yeah. It's gonna make all the difference. Thank you, Your Grace. Sorry, my voice is starting to go a little bit, so I'm trying to save it a little bit. Maybe your treasury isn't in the best of shape, Your Grace. I wanted to offer my services. I don't think I really actually need them right now. I don't know what comes in the between times. Oh, Florentine. Yes, it is time for the wedding, isn't it? I will keep my word, don't worry. There won't be any wedding. My son, he overdosed on oracle dust. I found him lying in his bed, all covered in spit, vomit, and blood. This poison is spreading like a plague. I don't know what to say. Everything was set up and everything was ready. Just had to wait until the battle, didn't you? If I hadn't prepared for the battle, it's possible there would have been no dabbling at all. Yeah, I mean, it's a little nuts. Just, like, I'm doing everything I can to get oracle dust out of our kingdom. Perhaps your daughter would have most likely have survived. Would have survived to marry my son. Now I have nothing left. I hope you will never have to live through your child's death. I'm sorry, Eric. I won't be able to support your kingdom anymore. I need to focus on myself. Okay. You could do both things. For sure. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry, and I get back in. All my pots, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is the doing of some imp. Oh, I'm sure. Tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. Right, that's what I'm also thinking. Considering literally everything I've done it's been like, no drugs, no drugs. Like, if I had been like promoting them at all, then maybe. But I'm not. Yeah, it's been here and there. It's just like, you can make money, but it's probably going to be a problem later. And then I've always been like, no, and it's always been a problem anyway. The worst part is it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. Neither of them are available.
Oh, bye.
That sucks.
Dabawada.
Damn. Until then, am I supposed to keep cleaning up after him? That's ridiculous. I'd better prepare more onions. Maybe he will come out eventually. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. Yeah, that happens to be a lot. To my surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say that her days are nearing to an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cows until he's full. Loaded, he rolls back to wherever he's come from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Once again, those two are full, so have a cow.
Oh, yeah.
Monies are practically untraceable. This gold will get you a new cow. Or at least you can buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have the remedy to our problem. Poor Diddy will be replaced. Okay.
Oh, bye.
I can't do this voice anymore. It's causing my throat to hurt. We were extremely lucky to win that battle. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know. We must really be in the gods' favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? I don't know yet. With that, I will stand up. Yeah, we were doing well in that battle. I mean, the numbers were close enough, it could have given either way, but like, we weren't losing. Also, we didn't know what the tank looking thing did. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but not one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we wouldn't be defeated. He gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated. But he's going to have to finish this off himself. He announced a war. We have won against Radovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We've lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? Yes, Lucelia. I don't understand why he would do this. Well, I worked something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. You must avoid any complications with the pregnancy. But how can I not worry? Fine, I'll just try not to think about this. You have to promise me you'll find a solution. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We made a big mistake. I spoke to Lucelia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wandalt. I don't know what Wandalt is. Bruises! What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I have just spoken to her. But in the letter, she seemed so happy, Latana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. Fine, I will stay here. See what Asalia has to say. Yes, Father.
Oi, Cabo.
I know recent events have been difficult on you girls.
เป็นเส้นอะ
Do you mean the battle?
Oi,
Yes, it was
Cabo.
really gone. I know you miss her
หั
too.
วเราะอะ
I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be alright.
อิสตูกับคุ
I
ณ
know you could defeat the Radovians, but it wasn't the easiest on Maya.
อักค่ะ
She knew some of the people.
Cabo.
We almost lost. We had no choice, you know that, right?
เอสตาแบบ
Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over.
Koi.
Me too.
แอสตา
Ewoi.
It turns out there will be no need for the wedding.
อิสตู
Really? What happened?
Double.
Let's just say that Lady Lena changed her mind.
Ibawo.
We won't need her alliance anymore.
เอนูบู
Thank you, Father.
สเตอร์แอคคัน
I don't know what changed your mind. I'm really happy I can stay home.
Ibabo.
Me too. I'm sorry if I've upset you before.
วานะ
It's alright, Father. That is everything. I probably can't do anything with the journal. If I had some wool. Oh, I can send the journal somewhere. That's true. Doesn't it want though? What? No. Alrighty, Ivo. Zone issue, investigation. Why is this here still? And the Bell of Katana, lingering resentment. She's not someone I can call to my castle anymore either. Weird. Why does it say 0 here? At the bottom? Oh, we didn't move this over here. My bad. Oh, it means he'll be back next week, essentially. What it means. Like, it counts this week as the week he's doing something. And so it just means, like, 1 week would be like, no, because it's counting this week. It's weird. Normally it would say 1 week. But because, like, I'm not, like, doing it through the throne room thing, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's what it is, though. The King's Summit.
Obawa.
Welcome, and thank you for arriving upon my request.
Daibo.
I asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even.
Oi, Dabo.
Davin is in danger. As you may know, we have just won a battle against Rodovia, but a new enemy has arisen.
Doiba.
Ivo, King Tali's son, is threatening my people.
Ubaiwa.
Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her.
Ubaiwa.
I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against, do you know?
Abadea.
Prior to the battle with Rodovia, Tali's offered me 3,000 men.
Koioya.
We expect that this is the army King Ivo will bring against us.
Do.
Bloody hell.
Ubaiwa.
I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in a position myself to match that.
Uiwabo.
Supposing Kola aids Davlin, you'll still be 2,000 men short.
Akinapa,
Same with us.
Amazon,
Thassis, while prosperous, as always. As was prosperous. Gonna start that sentence over again. Praxis, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand.
see,
1,000 men is the best we could do.
Oh.
You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Yeah, I don't think they're agreeing yet.
Kuaya.
Davlin can count on all of your help then? Not so fast. For
Daibawa.
starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't
Ibadoiwa.
have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready, and march this far.
and bring a ma,
True. Even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men.
the Matigan
We might buck right up. We might get to Grevno in just on time.
Ibadoi.
Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple. You see,
Iiwood.
for all those Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself.
Ubaiwa.
Well, you're the main reason they're even here, wouldn't you agree, Eric?
Ibawo.
After a recent battle, numerous surviving Radovians have scattered throughout our lands.
Udawu.
If you help me get rid of the red leftovers, then I will give you my army.
Bui.
I want them all gone.
break a Venator,
Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option?
Uba.
Not killing, per se, just don't help them in any way.
Ubadawa.
Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die from starvation.
Oi.
Wow, damn. Slaughter them all. That would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them. But big vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate. They'll be more likely to be aggressive.
Day power.
I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people like anyone else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counter offer. Help any Radovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yells is too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Ah, let him go, the old fool. If the Radovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them marching to Yells, in my opinion. But what do I know? Lord, look, Eric. I reckon it'll take Atana around 19 weeks before they manage to launch an army to Daba. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say, I don't have any problems with the Radovians, I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you gonna let people starve, Eric? Word gets around. If I hear that you're refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. How can I support someone that's indifferent to people's suffering? Joel, didn't Ivor already call you a monster? Don't prove I'm right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gotten better. Oh, look, he's back. Ed, I thought you'd left. I was on my way, and then I married to one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age, you see. A marriage for an army. And I took you for a fool. You can see what's. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? Nah, I gotta think this one through. That didn't work out too well last time. I needed time to gather my thoughts on this. Atana is probably already marching in. We can get here sooner than you think. I could use the company of someone more energetic. The offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. Whoa, he means marry her herself? No way, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Supplies for the plus. Oh, I see. When you have gathered enough supplies to make a crate of food, to be able to feed everyone during the siege, you need 5 crates of food. But I can do so many, I probably want more. She is 12. She's 12. Yeah, fuck that shit. So I think my choices here is I can do that to get 1,000 men. I can help Radovians and not help Radovians to potentially get 1,000 men. And I bet you I can convince the Radovians to help me. So I'm going to shoot for that one. I'm going to try to help the Radovians because that's the kind of king I've been. That's true. But I mean, it's been 28 weeks. That's half a year. I don't know. I figured it would say something. Yeah. But I think the game will. I think that'll be something it says because 13, like, the age of 13, like, matters. I think it seems in this world. They're making a lot of money though. That's good. Oh wow, that takes a lot of supplies to do. Yeah, maybe. Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they don't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents, and they thanked me with what they could. Some supplies and the words of gratitude. Guys, I need supplies, I need words of gratitude, I need all those things. I like this. This person doesn't have a special name, but she is the person that is the. She's the storyline for like the druidic people. and I like them a lot. Also, her like, her sprite is like super cool looking. Yeah, I think it's one of those types where like the first part of the game is like kind of tiny, and then it gets a little bit bigger, and then it gets a little bit bigger. And it's like we're at the point where like you know it's like our allies are going to be kings. The amount of supplies and gold we'll have are going to be a lot bigger. Plus our contentment's up really high. So I did see like a little bit. I was trying to look at like some like specific mechanic. I was trying to find out how to like, call the banker again. And part of that I was saying, someone was saying like pretty much you can get to the point where like you always want to help the like peasants and people with the money and supplies because your contentment will get high enough that it just counterbalances it. And like we aren't there, but it's a thing that we can do. I have found and killed the wolves, Your Grace. They won't cause any more problems. Thank you, Hunter. Why doesn't he have a name? He's just called Hunter? He's Hunter the Hunter? Eric, you have sent for me. Nope. Your Grace, seems that your gift has helped. The gods have calmed down. But Volus is still out there somewhere, and we are just waiting for all of this stuff. We're very grateful for your help, Your Grace. I'm glad I could help. Ooh, the dungeon guards. Your Grace, in order to prepare for the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Equipment and castle reinforcements might prove vital. I added a list of upgrades for you to check. You will see those in your weekly summary. Nice. Your Grace, my husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter and he had an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. His antlers got tangled in his quiver and he was pulled from his hearse. Survived only because of the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you can do to help us? Just take the gold. There should be enough for you to get medicine or to pay a healer. Oh, I think I know someone that could help. In fact, for this much gold, I'm sure you will. Thank you, Your Grace. Glad to help, man. Your Grace, my lands have been plundered. I've been robbed by a herd of rampaging Radovians? No, Your Grace, rabbits. I like how the game actually did like a pause. Like I had to click again to get to this. That was amazing. It's a serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. I'm gonna do supplies this time. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm sure this will offset our losses. I think I need to be really careful with supplies this time around, but let's try it out. Your Grace, I am Paulon Nee, a groundbreaking printer. I come to offer you a special offer. I've always lived in Davin, so I've come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Lawyers are likely to fight over it when I put it on auction, but I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known across all the nations, but I don't think I have to tell you that. I know you have a famous one of mine, the one of the Grey Mountains. Yes, of course, it's beautiful. I don't have it anymore. This is awkward. I sold it to someone because I really needed the money, and then he burned it. So I'm gonna buy this dude's painting because I feel like I owe it to him, because it was actually a cool painting. Tell me, what do you have for me, Paulin? Ooh, I have a painting of the Battle for Brianna. It's somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running towards their enemy. In the background, there is a waning moon, and a big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called The Fire at the Waning Moon. If I misread something, I apologize. But it looks like just a bunch of squares. It's an impressionist painting, Your Grace. I'm a pioneer in this bold, fantastic, brave art movement. How much did you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. Fine. You might look good in the council room. Thank you, Paul. If you have anything else, feel free to come back. Oh, I am the most honored. I am the most honored for my paintings to decorate the royal walls. Oh, so that wasn't the Battle of Brianna. So the Battle of Brianna, I don't know much about it, but I know what happened in the past because they've talked about it even before that time. So like, so Frederick was at the Battle of Brianna, like back in the heyday before he retired.
Do.
Thank you, Your Grace. Alright, let's talk to Audrey.
Oh, bye.
Perhaps we should consider Verid's offer more seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure Asalia would love to hear about
Oh,
this.
bye.
The kings have asked us to complete impossible tasks.
Iwawa.
And even if we complete some of them, the armies may not arrive on time.
Oh.
We need to find another way to get more men.
Dabawa.
Who can help us now?
Wada
The
dabawa.
lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all their troops.
Iwai.
Perhaps we can muster the villagers. Every hand counts.
Wada
We
bayo.
helped them before. It's time for them to repay the favor.
Oh, bye.
I don't think many peasants can read though, so sending pigeons won't work.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean it's an easy thing to notice. Like I have just specifically noticed people mentioning the battle for Brianna, but like it's kind of subtle. Like they just kind of like said it. It would be best to send agents and call for them directly, Your Grace. To invite peasants to the throne room, send an agent to the chosen village on the map. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of things here. So I kind of want to do these still. Because they give me supplies and stuff. But, Stefan. Oh, these are like all the people we've like helped with, I think. Like since we've been helping so many villages, there's like a lot of like a lot of villagers will help us now. That's really cool. I'm gonna get Stefan first because no, I'm gonna get these people first. Then I'm gonna get Stefan. Well, I can do all of them. I just like have to have time to do it essentially. And I need to prioritize it.
Opa.
Yes, Father.
Ibawa.
You told me he'd like to marry you. What?
Wala.
King Verid?
Ikana.
But he's old. Like really old. Father, you cannot make me marry him. Of all the people, why would you pick him?
Oh.
Hey, 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 hey,
Koi.
hey. I haven't picked anyone yet, and it won't be him.
Dabawa.
I haven't agreed to his offer yet.
Dabo.
Wanted to see what you think first.
Wow.
I'm not sure why. I know you never want this.
Waka.
Of course I wouldn't. No one wants that.
Doi.
That's not true. Some people want it because they think they'll die fast, and at the end of the day, they'll have a lot of money. I'm sorry. I really hope we won't have to. And of course, I mean, there's some people that do just fall in love with someone who's like much older than them. That's definitely a possibility, but she doesn't know the dude.
Inu.
Darling,
Yabawa.
yeah. Ved would like to marry Asalia.
Baiwa.
He's offering quite a big chunk of army in return. Ah, really? What made him think we'll let Asalia marry him?
Guvina.
We need a prince, not some old fart.
Dabo.
He knows we are desperate for soldiers.
Kuiwaya.
And we might be nothing left of Davin if we lose.
Ikanam.
Are you suggesting we should agree to it? No.
Kaboa.
No, of course not. However,
Dabate
if we don't
Bado.
gather enough soldiers, Atana will raise this place to the ground, along with all of us.
Bastinas.
They can't do that. Why don't we just flee?
Halana.
If we know we're gonna lose, what's the point in trying?
Boya.
What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die?
Ka.
We've got to try. We
Kuiwaya.
still have some time to prepare.
Kuwaya.
Hopefully other kings will agree to help us.
Inalom.
What are we going to do, Eric? The gods have doomed us.
Aba uva.
We have no good fortune. Everything is just going horribly wrong.
Umbala.
Sometimes I wish we were just peasants.
We bye.
Calm down. Everything is going to be fine.
Doi Baboy.
And we'll make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle.
Ibabo.
You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lie down.
Kapibas.
Fine. I'll try to fall asleep. Okay, it's in the week. Oh, wait. Put that there. You put that in the council chamber. no, it looks so bad.
Oi, baka.
Oh no, take it down. I can put that. I'll put that in my room. Though honestly, this is one that I would like be down to sell the Grego and be like, I'm sorry, this is really dumb looking. Oh, I can't. I have to go to the council chamber. Oh god, I can't. I can't put it up. I can't put it up. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I'm selling it to Grego. I'm sorry, dude. We can't. I can't. I don't care if it's an impressionist. The mine under the castle wall if needed. Okay, okay. That seems cool. I want to like, I know I can probably wait till like the last week to do like all of these. And maybe I should, but like I kind of want to get some things moving on it. Maybe I should just wait. Well, I'm curious if mining equipment will give us anything now. I mean, I like stomach pushing and strong and stuff, but that just looks so silly. Your Grace, a local baker was missing his flour deliveries. I searched around it, and I turned out the horses and cart and got stuck in the mud on the way over. I helped them, and the baker gave us baskets of freshly crusted bread rolls. Nice. Supplies. Your Grace, Tolando made me bring a stuffed monster head to his house. I'm not sure what he was writing about, but he seemed very eager. Okay. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. She should be here shortly. Oh, here she is. Hello again, Your Grace. Why did you call me? Will you join my army in the upcoming battle? The war with the Tana is close at hand. We need to build up our defenses. You can count on all of our community, Your Grace. I knew you were going to ask. We have already started preparing. Be ready. The battle starts in 17 weeks. Nice. 57. Alright, I guess they just gave us 6. But it's more than we had. Your Grace. Yeah, please. Take a look at this one. Fabulous. I will take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that alright? Pleasure doing business with you. That's a +6. +6 profit? That's not bad. Yeah, it is the guy who burns the paintings. I feel bad about it, but also I could use the money. Because I didn't like the painting and I wanted the money. Your Grace, bless you from all the existing gods. You're truly a savior. I owe my life to you. My life has taken me back, and it was the luckiest day of my life. Yeah, that's true, but the last painting I liked, and this painting I didn't like. So the next time he comes around, I'll buy it again and see what happens. I don't have much to offer, but here's a sack of potatoes. Thank you, Bugslav. I hope you and your wife are happy. For the past couple of days, weird noises and humming have been coming from the well. Boo, boo, her, her. At first, we thought someone was playing a trick on us. But no one could survive in the well for almost a week. It could be Vodyano. Perhaps he got birds sitting in the lakes and he moved to the well. Maybe he's hungry, or perhaps he just wants a little company. We're not sure, but we would rather not get close to that well. We've been going to the river to collect the water, but it's a chore. I want to keep all of these people to send to the villages and stuff and catch up on that. Take these supplies. Stay away from the well. The Vodyano will soon go back to where he came. I think that's a good idea. You never know what he could do when angered. Thank you for the supplies. We won't have to make the trips to the river for a while. Your Grace,
Está bom.
the butcher in my village keeps throwing bits of leftovers on the path.
Ilkan.
It rots and smells.
Ut Afrikaner.
I can't sleep because I get a headache from the strong smell.
Kwana hira.
God knows what disease this pile of rotten meat holds.
Eka u.
Please, Your Grace, can you help?
Koe wā ia.
Alright, so I'm gonna clean this up. This village should be enough to get a couple of men.
Boa ia.
Get it sorted out before any disease spreads.
Eka tēne.
Your Grace, we'll clean this up now, but then what?
Ana.
We'll just throw new leftovers on the roads.
Wata.
Tell him it's the king's orders to stop doing this.
Ena.
Alright, Your Grace.
Asta.
Thank you.
Istan.
I'll find someone to help me right away. Okay, so first Stefano. Stefan. No, you're not Stefan. You're like Tavern Dude. Nice. Tavern Dude. Give me some men. Then let's do these two events, because they'll give me stuff directly, like supplies and gold and stuff. And that'll be useful for things that are popping up. And then we'll just start going through the rest of these. I do want to do Stefan. The attacked village will probably give us a bunch as well, too. I wonder if the peasants will give us more and more, like the village, like will give us more and more stuff as time passes. Guess let's invite Lowe's, man. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, okay, so Joven still is giving us... I can't call him to the throne room, but he's still giving us, like, money. That's good. Yeah, so our supplies are going to start going down, I think, pretty quick, so... I'm a little worried about that. We're making good money, though. For the most part. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly.
Estevan.
Your Grace, I found an old wagon blocking the road.
Oh,
It looked abandoned. I gathered the men and we moved it out of the way. Turned out the wagon was full of gold and supplies. Cool. I like that wagon. Your Grace, I was a small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost a child to fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. We prayed for his soul. I blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for help from the king's men. Okay, nice. More contentment. Let's see if I can, yeah, potatoes, supplies. Nice. You have called for me, Your Grace. Oh, I guess for no reason. Alright, who's here? Merchant, peasant, merchant, peasant, peasant. Okay. Let's talk to the merchants first. So a pack of supplies, Your Grace, may help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices in all of Dabo. Like 28 gold for 22 supplies. What do you think? I kind of think we might want to do that. We need a lot of gold, though. Let's not do it this time. Yeah, a few back a week. That's what I was hoping on. That they would be back in a couple weeks. And we can do it then. Your Grace, nice to see you again. Will you join my army in the upcoming battle? We have a chance to win the war. But we need to build up our defenses. Our tavern business is booming, Your Grace. I will never give up on it. You can count on me and my men. Be ready, the battle starts in 16 weeks. Cool, like another 6 people. Your Grace, I'm afraid our troubles continue. The rabbity rogues have robbed us of all the supplies you so generously gave us. I like how this is like an open time for the wait. So, I was wondering, could we possibly have some more? Fine, I'll send the hunter. Maybe he'll be able to help. Thank you, Your Grace. I am forever grateful. That problem did not seem like it was going to solve itself. My lord, shelter we seek. Our village is entirely destroyed. We have no place to go. No place to call home. Can you help us?
Boy.
What village do you speak of? Brinsk, my lord. Never heard of such a village. She's a Radovian.
Boy.
Must be awfully far away. Behind the mountains far? Yes, my lord.
Boy.
Radovians, huh? My lord, my grace, your grace. We realize who we are to you. We realize our brothers fought with you. We realize we're not welcome here, but we've had no other choice. Many have died, and many need to die no more. Many have died, and many need to die no more. I see what it's saying. It's just such a weird way of saying it. You know, like, many have died, but no more need to die. I think it's like what would be like a feel more natural feel to it. I urge you, I beg of you, help us. We have no weapons, no bad intentions. We simply want to live. Why leave Rodovia? One born in riches and wealth will never understand what it's like to struggle. Our home country is at war. Many fight for resources, for power. We followed Bayran. He's a good man. He's bound to marry one of the daughters from the Seven Kingdoms. Once that takes place, us and you will differ not. Until then, we just need a place to stay. Yeah. Lies or not, wait, why? Just a couple dozen of us, women and children. We just want a place to stay. We have nowhere else to go. There must be something you can do. Your Grace, whether you think we should help them or not, you should keep in mind that King Yedric will only aid us if the zombies refuse all requests from Rodovia. On the other hand, King Fabian will aid us if we help all Rodovians. 5 supplies a week. Fuck.
That boy.
You will get supplies and food. Food and supplies.
Boy, yeah.
Tell your children they will eat tonight. Thank you, Your Grace. As a token of gratitude, please accept this gift. We call them fire flowers. We use for celebrations. Children love these things. In large quantities, it proved to be useful on the battlefield as well. Perhaps it could be practical in your future struggles. Dude, she just gave us gunpowder. I don't see an item, but she straight up just gave us explosives. Maybe not gunpowder, but like explosives. Your Grace, I have a vicious stomachache. In 5 days, there's been no sign of stool. My old mother had prepared prune juice with special mixture. Didn't work. Actually, it's worse since then. I didn't know any better. I would think that she wants to put an end to me. I think constipation is the term medics would use. Help a poor fella, would you? Don't wait, but I have a healer. I'm like not sure some of these options. As a hero, I'm sure they would help. It costs money, Your Grace. All I have is 2 chickens. The house is my mother's. I have to wait until she passes away to get her things. Oh my god.
Boy.
Yes, that should be enough. Thank you, Your Grace. Wait, I don't get like contentment? Why am I helping you? Well, hopefully that is useful to me in the future.
Abba,
Darling,
Dabo.
during the King's Summit, King Fabian asked me to help people from Adovia. It was clear that he would join our forces if we do so. On the other hand, King Yedric said he would help if we exterminate all of them.
Alak,
That's great, honey.
Ivana.
It means we'll get help either way. Yes, I suppose. Some Rodovians have visited our halls this week. We asked for food and supplies. I decided to help them.
Kavanilas,
Oh, do you not remember what those bandits have done to us?
Ina,
We've lost so many people.
Azufa,
And you're giving them your supplies? Just peasants. They had nowhere to go. I won't carry on the war between us and Rodovia. We must help each other.
Inusta,
Well, it is your decision, sweetheart. Now you have to help them all. I know, honey.
Mamo,
Fine, I will stay here. Man, I'm about to get fucked with trying to help these Rodovians. I was running into the bug again just now. get these other villages. Did I not do this one? Oh, why is it still there then? Weird. Alright, well, let's get these other villages helping us out. And then let's go from there. Yeah, my supply upkeep is starting to hurt a little bit. But in the meantime, let's do a little... Jeez. Get 3 in this. And gold-wise, let's hold it for another week. I want to try to get this up as much as again. They said we only need 5, but I think it's going to be like last time. I think we're going to fight more than 3,000 troops, and I think having more supplies than we originally thought is going to be useful. That's a beefy dude who just walked into the castle. In the back there. I wonder what he is. Lucilla hasn't written in a while. I hope everything is fine. With her is fine, regardless. Ooh, maybe. I'm hoping it's like another ally, because we don't have a lot of choices right now. I kind of expected a few more. I've told the villagers. Choose to be a villager too, so I'm just gonna skip them. Where's my hunter? The witch was spectacular. I have never ever heard such a stream of ideas flowing. It's exhilarating. I mean, exhilarated. As if a magic went through my entire body, down the quill and straight onto the paper. Fighting rabbits, you're right. What started as a simple project will now turn into my magnum opus. I'm thinking, let's make it big, all on board. A general, a witch, a hunter will add a spicy twist. It's going to be a great epic poem, the greatest. Ready right now? Yes, we'll come back. 3 weeks, okay. Mercenaries. I'll probably purchase the mercenaries. We need that help. My neighbor says it's king's orders to clean my mess. How about all the other people? They throw their crap out on the street, but no one and it bothers no one. I used to be nice and take my waste into the woods. People will throw the filth right in front of my house. Now my cartwheels are broken. I can't carry all this in my hands. So it goes where everyone's waste goes. I won't clean it up until everyone else cleans the mess too. Oh my god. I hate your town. I'll have my people send the word out to your neighbors. They'll have until the end of the month to clean the path. This gold should be enough to fix it required to get a new one. Keep the roads clean, otherwise disease develops and people get sick. Now we're talking. I knew I could count on your help. These scumbags will see who's smarter. Thank you so much, Your Grace. We'll keep the roads clean from now on. So it's not about who's smarter. It's about, like, you know, not living in a goddamn cesspool. Like, you know, clean up after yourself. Join the army. Same thing as this every time. You healed me, Your Grace. Now I'm as fit as when I was 20. I will help. And I get my friends too. But I need battle stunts. My part's always the same. I'll read their parts though, because they're different. This is this dude. This guy's my favorite. It's Stefan. Your Grash? I owe you my life, Your Grash. Of course I will help. I hear it's a tough time for Davon, Your Grace. One battle followed by another. It mustn't be easy to be a king at such times. I know what could help you in the coming struggles though. Soldiers. More and more soldiers. The more soldiers you have, the better, wouldn't you agree? It just so happens that I have access to highly trained efficient men that are willing to fight for your country. For a fair price, of course. 28 gold for 22 men. Doesn't sound that bad, does it? Honestly, it sounds horrible. It is a bad deal, and I need this money to build my castle up. But this is the thing, as it stands right now, I have 15 weeks. I get 10 soldiers a week, so it's 150 soldiers. I want to get to 1,500 soldiers. And I don't want to marry my daughter off to the dude, which means I need to get 500 men myself, somehow. On top of that, I need to upgrade my castle all the ways I can. I think we'll run out of supplies, but I think I have to take this. Well, let's see if they come back in a couple weeks.
Ah, dawo. Do da
Oh,
da do.
maybe we'll see each other again one day. Perhaps not. Ha ha ha. Hopefully you don't go talk to Ivor, you jerk. Yeah, this is too much. Oh, still an agent available. Thank you, game. Why is it still here? Weird. Butcher. So every one I finish, including now, gives it me another. Can give me another 6. So that's gonna be 12. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's gonna be 6, that's 60, and then 84 men from villages. So I'll get 234 more men through that stuff. That's not enough troops. It's not enough troops. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna sit on my resources this time around. Because I want to get all of these. I want to get those up as high as I can, but I need to see what's going on. Should have calculated that money. That was 170 gold I think I need. And another 20 supplies at least. Yeah. Peasants. Peasants. Your Grace, I have helped the villagers who have problems with the rabbits. It shouldn't cause any more problems. Thank you. I have called for you. Join the army. Of course, Your Grace. Our village is the cleanest in Dublin. I like to keep living there. Get another 14 weeks. Join the army. Of course, Your Grace. You can count on me. Me and my inn have always supported this kingdom. I have always received support from you. I'll gather my men. Another 6. Oh no, I'm really worried about this. A package from Matana? Like, it's gonna be like Lucilla's finger or something? A package from Matana? They're not proposing a truce, are they? Was there any message with this? My orders was simply to deliver the package, Your Grace. It'd be a trap. We should dispose of it right away. I'm not gonna dispose of it. I'm not going to. Your Grace, someone, or rather something, is stealing all kinds of things in our village. I believe I am the latest victim. It's going on for a while now. People are missing grain, onions, even gold, most often potatoes. It sounds trivial, I know, but I wouldn't bother you if it's just that. Recently a family trinket was stolen. We looked for it and it asked around, but it's nowhere to be found. Die. Something popped up. And what is the trinket?
Ubatoi.
It's a small casket which contained, well, that I could not tell.
Idabo.
It's more of a sentimental value than anything else.
That boy,
How can you expect me to help you if I don't even know what it is that you're looking for?
Ubatoi.
Fine. To be honest, I don't even know what's inside it.
Ubaboy.
It's a family heirloom, but I was afraid to open it.
Ukaboy.
Apparently it's cursed. Whatever is inside can kill a man when it's opened.
Idoy.
I know how it sounds.
Ubakuroi.
I didn't believe it at first, but after seeing what happened to Uncle Oclav, I would be cautious.
elbow.
Do you have any idea where it might have been taken?
Iboy.
Yes, actually.
Ubaboy.
I've seen a demon going down Slavko's chimney.
Iba.
They call it Hatzvar.
Ibakuboy.
I haven't seen it up close, but they say it was a snake with. They say it's a snake with wings, a bird's head, and a shaggy tail. A little bit like a brew.
Ubatoi.
It's a clever little beast, and a very quiet one too.
Ubakuroi.
It gets out through one chimney and gets in through the other. It flies around the village and steals whatever it can.
Ubatoi.
That's why all sorts of items have been disappearing recently.
Ukaboy.
Outlaws usually find one place to stay. They bring all the goods to the owner in exchange for some supper.
Debo.
After the hunt, it gets tired. You can tell because sparks come off its tail. That's when it goes back to its master.
That boy, da.
I'm guessing that master will be Slavko. You should try talking to him.
Ibayu.
I would go and ask him myself, but,
Ubatoi.
well, let's just say he is a big fellow and not the talkative type.
Ubakuroi.
However, I'm sure he would be willing to chat with a royal hunter. 3
That
weeks.
boy.
It'd be interesting to tame one of these creatures. I'll send the hunter to Slavko.
Kubo.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Ubayo.
My wife said you wouldn't help, but I knew you would. Thank you.
Ubayo.
I can't wait until I can't wait until I tell Mila about this. I knew he would help. We do something about the bolties. Every time I finish my work in the fields, they get me. And not only me, but others too. After finishing up the tavern with the boys on my way home, they show up and make me lose orientation. Every night, I just circle around the village. Sometimes I don't even remember where I went. I just wake up in the next morning with a few new cuts and bruises. My wife is very worried and doesn't believe me. She tells me, if this is what happens, ask the king to send a hunter. Please send your hunter, Your Grace. Otherwise she'll kick me out of the house. But I can't. I just used my hunter. Why do you do this to me, game?
Boy, yeah, boy.
Oh well, it was worth a try.
Boy.
I'm gonna open the present for Matana.
Boy?
Oh?
Ah.
A scarf.
About double.
Huh. All that worry for nothing. It must be from Lucilia. She's still fine.
Boy,
But wouldn't she include a letter with it?
double. Boy?
Blacks out very finely sewn. I
Double.
think I should wear it. Perhaps one of the girls will like it.
Double.
I kind of don't want to give it to anyone. Yeah, like what if it's poisoned or something? But I'm going to progress the story. Yeah, I don't know if it has significance or anything. Yeah, totally. But I have no idea. I have no idea at all. But I'm gonna give it to Asalia because she seems the best equipped handed for it.
Boy,
Celia sent us a gift. It's a scarf. Do you want to try it on? A black scarf, huh? Let's see. It's not long enough for me. If Celia made it, she's really getting good at stitching. All those lessons were not in vain. Makes me feel a bit bad. I never put enough effort into that. Take it back. I have no use for it. So for Sidani then.
Ah.
Your present sent you a present. Your sister sent you a present. A gift from Lucilla. Let me see. It's so pretty, so soft and shiny. Kind of reminds me of Dusty. How do I look?
Qua.
Dusty?
Boy,
By
kaba.
the gods, it's not from Lucilia. Give it back, Sidani. Dusty! That's Dusty's fur! What happened to him? Why would Lucilla do this to him? What the fuck? What happened? The whole castle will have heard you scream, Sidani. Lucilia killed Dusty! Gods, I thought I recognized the fur from somewhere.
That boy.
I'm sorry, Sidani. I was mistaken. It's not from Lucilia. It must have been Ivo.
Ibabo.
Lucilla's right to warn me not to anger him further.
Kaba boy.
Trying to show who's in control.
Kaba.
He will pay for this.
Hamabu.
It definitely seems as if Lucilia sewed the thing together. But she wouldn't do that, would she?
Boy.
Unless she was first.
Akuvutogo.
He thinks he can do whatever he wants. I fear for our daughter, Eric. We need to do something.
Oi.
Ivo will pay for his
Di
sins.
alba.
Come with me, sis darling. Everything is going to be fine. My poor Dusty. Jesus. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, right? But also, like, thinking about Lucilia, like, she's, like, probably not in a good spot right now. Like, she has no one to help her. She's on her own. Iva has all the power.
Uva.
Darling,
Koi.
I don't want to imagine it. It's a shitty thing. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was Dusty.
We buy.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have ever shown it to Sedani.
Kaba.
How could he?
Da.
This cruel rat.
Eko.
Oh, Luli, just hang tightly in there.
Ana.
Eric, we must do something.
Kaba.
But how can we?
Hey.
I'm helpless, Aurelia.
Ka.
I'm a useless king.
Ubanga.
Can't even keep my family safe.
Koyoya.
Our forces aren't strong enough to attack.
Doi.
We can't take this anymore.
Bunas.
Don't do this, Eric.
Ubala.
You must keep it together until the battle.
Ibana.
You can win this, I know it. I do want, like, why don't I have their troops? And why do you still have a troop count if I can't have it? I do feel like I may have made the situation, like, worse, though, by, like, calling him out on his shit and then him being like, what are you gonna do about it? And me be like, nothing right now. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 60 supplies, 80 supplies to pay for everything left. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. And then let's go ahead and get the ballista. Yeah, that's true. So in that particular case, I don't know how much, like, realistically you could have done.
Oi.
I love it when people shoot arrows through my windows. Latana,
Kwa.
already here?
Obai.
I think this came from the gardens. Asalia? Oh, what is she up to now?
Oi, bada. Oi, hey.
Be here soon, be here soon. Hey, it's Violet.
Convala.
Your Grace.
Gel.
I hear you're helping the Radovian beasts. Letting Radovian men go. Who cares if it's a woman or children? Could be ours, I won't care.
Uva shagash.
All to some rabble, you ask me. If you were me, I'd have them all lined under altar. I hope Atana crushes you in a jiffy. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I should have allied her in the first place. That's gonna hurt. I'm not making the smartest mechanical decisions right now. I can't believe you have convinced him to clean up. The butcher, he returned home last week and tidied up the entire road. Swearing and throwing things around, but now it's clean. Didn't think he'd listen to you. He's as stubborn as a mule. I was sure he'd rather move out of here than clean it up. Thank you so much, Your Grace. I'm glad I could help.
That boy.
Please help the man clean the path too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not only his waste that's on it. Of course, Your Grace.
Kuwa. Oi, boya. Tabu.
I did say that we were forever indebted when you helped us.
Dubai.
We rebuilt the entire village after the fires.
Hey, boy.
You can count on our help, Your Grace.
Diba, wow.
Baba, Mama.
Kaba.
Baba, mama.
Tabu.
It's so good.
Your witch made our fields fertile. The crops have never been better. We made so much gold we could buy a new house.
En bringa ma.
We will protect your lands alongside you, your grace.
Boya.
Hyvää kaama.
Oh man. This is never good when there's two. Please, your grace. This
Kamposola.
woman's trying to take my baby away. I think she means him hung. She lies, your grace. She's stolen my baby away, and I'm worried she will do something terrible to him. God, this sucks. Your grace, something is clearly amiss. We can't give this baby to someone who might hurt him. Yes, the old why not cut him in half thing, and whoever protests is the real mother. I'm gonna go with that to see what it is.
Ibabo.
I'll get my general to divide them up. And you both get an equal share.
What?
What? That's horrible. Let's not waste any time then. Chop chop.
Kaboa.
What? That was a joke. This
Yaboa.
makes it clear who truly cares for this newborn.
Oidapo.
I think he's better off with the mother who doesn't want to chop him in half.
Ah, ja.
Thank you, your grace. What the fuck? That's weird, man.
Elbe. Hell there.
It's only for the wealthiest kings and lords.
Hell.
A bag of sugar. It will make your life sweeter. You can put it in your bread or in your wine.
Here.
It's delicious. I know these tricks. Do I know these tricks? I'm gonna imprison him.
Oitaba. Kaba. Down. Baka. Bakabaway.
You should think twice before you come here trying to sell something.
Wow.
The gods near the exit will take care of you. That may have been a mistake. Oh, it totally was a mistake. I should not have put him in prison. Oh, dude, this guy's still here.
Bell. Hell bell. Boy. Gooby. Bell. Ba.
Should mean for me at home. Sorry, I should have read that.
Oit. Elbow.
Thank you, your grace.
Well.
Here, take the sugar free of charge.
Deal.
I hope you can forgive me, your grace. You know, that's really probably not worth it. I really would rather have paid for it.
Obama.
Guy.
Nothing? Guess he won't let me out here anyway.
Do it. Kuewaya.
I'd like to upgrade the castle defenses.
what?
That's great. We should invest the gold into reinforcing the gate and walls and building a moat. Reinforced walls will allow us to hold out longer in case of ballistas. Reinforced gate will help us endure in case of a battering ram. Moat will slow down the enemy when they approach the walls. You'll see the upgrades available in your weekly summary at the end of the week, your grace. Actually, I want to see what equipment does.
Yaboa.
It's great, your grace. We should buy a ballista, hot oil, and mining equipment. Ballista can be a great boon against siege towers. Hot oil will be devastating if the enemy gets to the wall. The bellows and feathers will be useful in case the enemy digs a tunnel under our wall. We'll be able to smoke the enemy out. Okay, so I bought a bunch of those already. I feel bad about the merchant. I actually do.
Uba.
I got this bag of sugar from a merchant. Thought you might like it. You can put it in your wine to make it taste better.
Abadea.
You can probably find a better use for the sugar than I can.
Inoha.
Oh, Egg, this is amazing. Thank you. You're so thoughtful.
Pipas.
I love sugar, and the girls love it too.
Vashin.
I will have the kitchen make up something sweet for us this evening.
Ewoy.
I'm glad you're happy with it. Of course I am. Thank you.
Aba. Ik.
Look what she's done, Eric.
Gaboka.
Dear gods, what did you do to your hair and your dress? That's pretty cool, actually. Is that a ring in your nose?
Alabawi.
You one of these barbarians now? Eric, did you know about this?
Shabu.
She just came back from town. Look at her.
Anuvaka.
They're not barbarians. Stop calling them that. It's not her fault she was born on the other side of the mountains.
What?
So keep it quiet.
Doy.
Salia,
Daboya.
I thought your mother had forbidden her from entering the castle.
Reo
She was expelled from the castle, yes, but she didn't say I couldn't see her anymore.
Abasene.
We meet in town to play for a few hours, that's all. Yeah, that's fair.
Abi.
Like trying to torment your mother this time around. No! I just thought I'd try something new. Maya helped me with it.
Endo.
Oh, I knew it was her doing!
Kuba Kuba.
Playing with a bow now. Did you get bored of the sword already?
Kava inabo.
Well, a little bit. Maya lent me hers so I can practice more.
Una
She
estela.
feels that life for girls is difficult, so we must know how to defend ourselves.
Dabo boy.
That's enough. What do we do with you now? Father, I didn't do anything bad. I just got a new haircut.
Canoe.
And you wrecked a very expensive dress.
Oh,
And you broke the window in the throne room.
Estaba.
This Maya has too much influence over you and will get you into trouble.
Estabo.
I think it's best if she stops seeing her altogether, Eric. No, man.
we bye.
Let him have some fun while life allows for it.
Kui wo
The
ya.
hair will grow back, the dye will wash off.
Oh, yeah.
That ring, well, it will leave a hole in your nose for sure.
I
And the dress,
Ello bumbala.
you'll have to wear it as it is. You ruined it, you keep it.
Inosto.
Thank you, Father. You're too kind to her, Eric.
Uvina.
I'll be in our bedchamber if anyone needs me. I'm down with it.
Alala.
Oh my god. I got a tattoo on my ankle as well. Just don't tell Mother.
oi.
Ass. That's really funny.
Hake.
To be honest, like, you know, the Rodovians always seem like they would be like an interesting culture. Maya's cool, at least. I wouldn't mind seeing Maya more in the game.
Uva.
Darling,
I babo.
sneaking out, changing her dresses like that.
Band.
She's not like a princess at all.
Ekelavo.
This Maya is a bad influence on her.
Wada dabo.
I think she's reacting like this because of all the wedding talk we've had recently.
Wada
She doesn't
dabiwa.
want to get married. She's scared we'll force her into a marriage she doesn't want.
Upkawa.
So I'm trying not to be so rough on her.
Inca.
You're right.
Ana.
Maybe I'm overreacting.
Tubasina.
I'm only 2. I don't want her to do something she's going to regret.
Ka.
It's her age.
Good.
She'll grow out of it.
Ivana.
I know. This pregnancy is making me irritable.
Kuwa ya.
I don't think we can stop her from seeing Maya.
Dabo.
If we forbid her, she'll sneak out again.
Ikano.
Fine, I'll go speak to her.
Estina.
I'll apologize for shouting at her so much. Cool. Sounds good, team. Yeah. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. Okay. I don't think I want to send. Well, let's invite the banker. I want to see how it works again if I buy supplies specifically. Yeah, I mean totally. Like it seems reasonable to me what she's doing. Like beyond like just if that's what you want to do, fine. I mean, you should be a little bit more careful with your bow. Like if you're shooting that accidentally into the throne room while we're having like office hours essentially, that's probably bad. Some hot oil. But like other than that, like it's not unreasonable. How much gold are we making a time? So that's 20, 23. It's canceled out there. So 3, 8, 10, 11. 11's not that much. We need another 120 to get the rest of the upgrades. No, I don't have to pay for agents out in the castle. So if you send them on like longer trips, you don't have to pay for them. But I do need agents like every single week so that I can do these and get the rest of the soldiers that way.
Anschlend.
Kaboa.
Wait, I missed. Does it?
Hey.
Help, 50 gold splash if you mean that need of. Access back helps 50 gold splash if you use. 10 gold. Okay, so I have to pay back what I take. I see.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Father, I've tried sending letters. I've tried to tell you at the wall. I've always found a way to stop me from contacting you. You have no idea how happy I was when I heard you'd return home. With all my heart, I thank the spirits that led you away. I know about Ivor's plans, but I couldn't tell you. Ivor threatened me. He said a thing that he would not only come for you, but my sisters and mother. He threatened to skin them alive. Ivor is frantic. He is mad. He believes that by getting rid of you, he will heal his mother and avenge his father. To hell with them. Atana and his god. Father, I'm scared. But it will be better this way. I can see now that there is no way out of it for me. Tell Sadani I'm sorry about Dusty. Tell Asalia to follow her heart. And tell Mother I love her. Don't hold back. I love you. Holy fuck. This is literally like a goodbye letter. This is straight up a goodbye letter. I'm gonna murder that person. Not Lucilia. I'm gonna murder Ivo. Lucilia, is this her goodbye?
Habai.
She's not safe in Atana.
Oi, Kaba.
We need to defeat Ivo. Take her back. I can't allow this bottom feeder to harm her.
Akraidu.
I will find that scumbag and flatten him into the ground.
Bai.
I know you want to, but we need to be smart about this.
Oi, ba.
We can't take the battle to him, Your Grace. You know this. We need him to come here, where we have an advantage behind the walls.
Oi, Ka.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have sent her there.
Oh.
I need to show this to Aurelia.
San win. Winno bear
Yep, join my
Iba.
army.
You Dabua.
Help me and my wife get back together. We've never been happier, Grace. She makes me want to do my best. You can count on us. I'll gather other villagers too. Hunter's still out, bro.
Oi.
Wait, just I want to.
Oi. Oi, ya.
This book won't be the same, but maybe I can still salvage it. Man, that sucks. The hunter was out for like the whole time that he wanted him.
Hey, boy, boy.
I don't think we could get better houses anywhere else. We'll stand by you in battle. We'll protect our lands. Insect-like creatures, living on swamps, they glow at night. Some might say they guard treasures, but don't listen to these lies. They simply prey on those who follow the light. Remember, if you find yourself lost in the forest after sundown, do not follow the lights.
Uba.
I can't say I usually get lost in the woodlands. My son wanted to look for the treasures in the forest. That I said, the treasures, unlike the mudbugs, are nothing but lies. He hasn't come back yet. I'm afraid he's lost. I told him not to listen to these rumors. I gotta leave money. My hunter's gone.
Uba, boy.
I'm sure if you pay some local yokel, they will help you find his son. Here's some gold. Ah, I didn't think of that. Thank you, Your Grace. If I can't find the treasures, at least I can get some gold out of it. Ha ha ha. What? Your Grace, I have a problem. I have been working on all sorts of buildings in the village. The forge, the new inn, a chapel. The only thing I can do. But because I have been working with very heavy stones, my back is gone. I can't lift anything anymore. Every time I try to bend down, I just faint. What can an old man like me do to make some coin? I have no family to support me. The only thing I could do, I'm no longer fit for. I want to send the witch this time. My witch will visit your house. She might find a cure for your back. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. That would be great. Although I'm not going to lie, I don't really want to go back to work. Thank you anyway, Your Grace. Oh, that's fine. So I sent the witch because I don't want to have to pay for it for a couple weeks so I can get my gold up. So I'm struggling with that a little bit. I know that can potentially make it so we can't get all the villages, but I'm kind of hedging on like not a lot of other things popping up. Hopefully. And that's all I can, all we can really go for.
Ibana.
Darling,
Kaba, boy.
what is she? She's in danger, Aurelia.
Oh,
It's all my fault,
boy.
and I can't do anything.
That boy.
Why are the gods punishing us so harshly?
Kua.
As if the battle wasn't enough.
Oh no.
What is happening, Eric? Talk to me.
Iba, boy.
Lucilia's most recent letter reads, I now see there is no way out of this for me. Tell Mother I love her.
Aliba.
What does this mean? Eric, we must do something.
Hey, boy.
She said Ivo is frantic, that he wants me gone.
Umbal.
Oh no, if Ivo saw that letter,
Astinas.
tell Mother I love her. Was she saying goodbye?
Oh, yeah.
We need to send someone to get her.
Awanasti.
His guards are too strong, we would never be able to get to her.
Amen.
Probably keeps her locked up, just in case if we send someone.
Unas.
We just need to wait.
Iba, boy.
That's true. If we anger him, he might harm us. He's confident that if he attacks us, he can win the castle over. We can surprise him if we prepare well enough. And win the battle, Lucilia will come back home.
Di alba.
I really hope this is going to be the case, darling. Yeah, me too, man. Like, my heart goes out to her. Your Grace?
Koi.
Celia's very sorry about Dusty.
Di ba wo?
She hopes you can forgive her one day. I don't know if I can, Your Grace. She didn't like Dusty. She should have never taken him. She never deserved him.
Da bu wa.
Celia loved Dusty. She's just as upset about it as you are.
Koi wa ya.
She wanted you to have something to remember him by. I don't want his food.
Doi ba.
It's alright now, Potato Head. You won't see it again. Fuck. That's so intense. Yes, Father.
Ya bu wa.
Luli asked me to tell you to follow your heart. Oh, we've not heard from her for a long time. Is she well? I'm gonna tell the truth. Honestly, with this situation, everything is in danger. I'm gonna be truthful. Ivo wants to avenge his father by killing you,
Doi.
but I don't want you to panic. What? Father, why? There was a trial. You didn't poison King
Da
Towers.
bu wa.
Yes, I know. Calm down.
Doi.
We won't let him do any harm.
Bo ya.
Everything's going to be alright. What is going to happen to Lucilia?
We bai.
I don't know, honey. I'm sorry. Man, this game's getting intense. Now, honestly, I'll say the game kind of starts intense. Like it's a pretty driving game. The hunt is back now, so I'm not making any extra money anyway. That's a little bit funny. My supply is going to start like going up slower and slower. But I have 5, so I have the minimum. Let's bump it up to 6 real quick. Alright, the villagers are here. Your Grace, I have investigated the chimney demon problem, and I found the casket the peasant mentioned.
Ba du bo.
Did you see anything at Slavko's place? Any sign of the H-Fall? No signs, unfortunately. It was what seemed to be its nest, but it could just be it's easily been a dog's bed. Plenty of ashes around, though. If Archibald really burned like falling stars, this would make sense. I think it may have left when Slavko died.
Kui wo ya.
Slavko. He was its owner, right? Yes, he must have opened the casket. It was next to him when I found him. Oh, damn.
A kui wa.
Give me that box. I had better return it before someone gets harmed. Yes, here it is. And before you ask, no, I did not open it. After hearing what happened to Uncle Vaclav, I didn't want to risk it.
Yi wa wa.
Your Grace, if this casket really carries a powerful curse, we should be very careful with it.
Da
Thank you.
bu.
That'll be all. Always at your service, Your Grace. So, should we open the casket right now? I was also thinking about that. Yeah. I'm trying to... No, I don't have to set up. Okay. I'm gonna double click it and see what happens. I'm gonna try to open it.
Boy wo. Oh. Bo ya.
Well, let's see what's inside.
Kupa wa.
Achoo, sniff. What the?
Oh.
Excuse me. It must be all the dust.
Ai ka
Other than
bo.
that, it's empty. It seems like nothing has happened.
Ya bu wa.
Perhaps the magic inside was all used up on Slavko.
Oi ka bu.
Well, I suppose that's good. At least I'm still around. Oh yeah, if it was the case, it would just like, we would just reload the save. I'm still thinking that it might actually be cursed, and that might bite us in the butt. Yeah, I think I have to.
Da bu wa.
I need the people. They always say, but the most they say about the same thing, so I just click through it. You have called for me. How can I help? Oh, it's the
Oba
peasants,
boy.
yes.
Kaba boy.
Sure thing, Your Grace. Your hunter dealt well with those bolties. Showing my wife I wasn't lying. You can count on me and my friends, Your Grace. Very well.
Oba.
Nice.
Zui.
I run a little business, Your Grace.
What?
I can exchange your supplies for gold.
Zoom.
Say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it? No.
Ib. Zoom. Zoom.
Ikano.
I have something to show you regarding our child, darling.
Tubala.
Visit me in the bedchamber when you
Boy.
can. Of course, Aurelia. Your Grace, I'm afflicted with an itching sickness. My face is itchy. My legs are itchy, but, well, you get the idea. I can't stand it. However, I've heard that the touch of a king can cure all manner of ailments. So how about it, Your Grace? Will you use your kingly powers on me? I don't want to get the itching. I'm gonna have him buy a healer.
We buy.
A healer is far more likely to help you than me. It may not be magical, but you are generous, Your Grace. Farewell. Your Grace, I hope I find you well.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the castle, Pastor.
Cherub.
I come to ask a favor of you.
Le Philip.
The community has decided it's time to upgrade our town in Kolorat.
Oh.
The one in the market is small, old, and barely standing.
Hey, Papa.
We thought of fixing it up, but it's better to just build a new one.
Well.
We can use this opportunity to do it properly this time.
Ah.
The community has already gathered a large sum of gold and supplies to help fund it, but it's not quite enough to cover the labor.
System.
We'll need to mine the stones and bring them from the mountains.
Pacific.
Our mason said he can carve out the pattern in that.
Pluralistic.
If a new Kolvrad in the center of the market, I would bring around more people. The community will feel happier and safer.
Blah.
We would need 25 gold. It's in my general. I don't have the gold. Your help is very much appreciated. Plus, I want to get a little more money by not having to pay for them. Our army numbers are looking worrying, Your Grace. We need to call and muster as many villagers as possible. Maybe they are just peasants, but as long as they can throw rocks, they will be useful. That's true. Hopefully we can defend the castle successfully. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to do, man. I'm getting all the peasants I can.
Ivana.
Hello. Eric, this is Delilah, a local witch. I
Azufa.
think there's a way to lift the curse. Do
Kuvina.
you want to explain, Delilah?
Lata enu.
Your Grace, with your permission, we can perform a ritual that will lift the curse that's been placed upon you. Curse? I thought that was just a humbug.
Esta umva.
From what I've heard from Queen Aurelia, it does sound like you've been hexed.
Estina.
Your poor health, misfortune, no heir.
Elele.
Indeed.
Tanga una.
I can't help but think all these things, but I think I can also be of use regarding the most important matter here. The
Twazena.
rightful heir. This ritual doesn't sound exactly safe to me. What is the risk? Is it going to be painful?
Ela.
It
Umbala.
can be, but I will be mostly under the spell.
Kano vadasta.
Not entirely here with you, although my body can show signs of pain.
Unala.
Indeed.
Efunu.
Queen Aurelia's spirit won't be in a physical body, so she won't feel anything. I don't think that's true. I think this is probably bad. Is the heir certain?
Twazena.
There is a risk, as always, in these matters. The ritual will need to be performed perfectly in order for it to work.
Ula
As long
kana.
as you help us, the chances for a boy are very high. Certain, almost. What is this all about?
Unash.
The ritual is complicated, and we will need you here, Your Grace.
Samsonel.
We'll be asking good spirits to act in our favor.
Esta
We'll need to
umva.
repeat the incantation after me, and occasionally help. So, do we want to do the ritual or not? I'm kind of like 50-50 on this. Games I often like to just like kind of see what happens. But this sounds kind of crappy. What say you, chat? Alright, I agree. I'm not going to do it. This is too risky. I can't afford to lose you, Aurelia.
Kalana.
But if we don't try, we we might never have a son.
Inalo.
Eric, please think this through.
Be what?
I've already made up my mind.
Kapibas.
Alright, sweetheart, whatever you think is best.
Ula
Let
canal.
me know if you need anything else in the future, Grace. Essentially, I could do like a ritual that would like guarantee me to have a son, but it didn't seem worth it
Memo.
because like she could die.
Ina.
So I just said no. Too late. Too late.
Be ba wo.
Don't need son. Not CK3. Understand for 2 weeks. Huh. Oh, that's not 2 weeks. He's back already. Why you lied to me, game? God, I need so much more money. Every time I don't, like, take one of these, though, like, I always feel like I get bit. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna just take one. I'm gonna try to do a week where I only take one of them and see how it goes.
Ejalind.
His vertebrae were twisted.
Oh,
I managed to
Shayla.
put them back into place.
Be.
That's amazing, thank you.
Eshavuna?
It's no problem.
Oi da we.
Okay, peasants are here.
Da boy. Oi. Oi ya.
You count on me, Your Grace. My family will be forever grateful for when you helped with the hunger struck in our village. We could have been done for by now. Bring as many people as I can.
You.
Thank you.
Gabo boy.
You ready? Battle 10 minutes.
Hello,
Your Grace.
goodbye.
I've seen your hunter around our
Goodbye,
village.
goodbye.
I'm guessing that the casket has been found and brought to you.
Goodbye.
May I have it back, Your Grace? Gus?
Dabo.
Here it is.
Gabo.
I've already opened it.
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye,
Your
die.
Grace, are you alright?
Doi bye.
Well, what do you think? Your family trinket was nothing but a joke.
Kui wo
You
ya.
can have it back. I've got no use for it.
Goodbye, die.
That's strange. I don't get it.
Goodbye, die.
Huh. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm glad nothing bad happened.
Goodbye, bye.
You have gathered some supplies for your trouble, Your Grace. Thank you.
Goodbye.
I understand. What about Uncle Wakrov? All these years I've been afraid to open it. Why is Sidani in different clothes?
Kua.
Sidani?
Oi.
Is that you?
Kui wa ya.
What on earth have you done to your dress? Asalia got a grown-up dress, so I wanted one too.
Akana
Don't worry, Father. I didn't do anything to my favorite blue dress.
Boy ya.
No, but you've ruined this one.
Or.
Did you cut it yourself?
Da boy.
Where'd you even get scissors?
Be what?
Are those feathers in your hair?
Esina.
I found some beautiful feathers in the gardens last week. I wanted to have a dress like Asalia, but I couldn't do it like she has.
Akana.
The fabric just keeps getting in the way.
Kua ya.
You didn't cut it yourself, did you? No, Father, I'm fine. Just wanted to ask you if it looks nice.
Kupa wa.
You had better explain this to your mother yourself.
Kuba
And
wa.
I'm telling you right away, she's not going to like it. Why wouldn't she?
Ua wa.
Because it's not becoming of a princess to wear a torn dress like this.
The window.
Maybe she will. You don't know.
Ka.
You'll see.
Ya bo wa.
Now scuttle off. I have some work to do.
Hola, Nakili.
Thank you, Father. I knew you'd like it.
Okay, babe.
Your Grace, our village has recently been acquired by Lord Drago. Ah. Oh. It used to be under the command of Lady Masha. Now both of the lords are taking taxes from us. They're sending soldiers to collect money every week. We can't say no to them. We've been paying double taxes for weeks. We tried to talk to the lords, but they ignore us. Please help, Your Grace. Ah, fuck. I want to send my general, but I'm definitely going to help. This should be enough to reimburse most of the people in the village. Thank you so much, Your Grace. I knew you were a fair king. I'll take this gold to the villagers immediately. Alright. Dude. Come talk to me about this village. Stop double taxing them. Ah, blast it all! My potatoes were stolen again. So someone is hiding an Atwa in the home. Also, to explain how my people keep disappearing. My grain too, that bloody village. I knew I shouldn't have moved there. One of your hunters help us with what's hiding that feathery snake? I cannot, because I didn't bring my hunter this time.
Oi da
Fuck.
ba.
Man, I just lost 6 happiness. Oh, what is happening here? Oh, the King of Ladovia. Your Grace, we have found the Radovian king, the monster himself.
What?
You gave him a bit of a beating for what he did to our brothers.
地霸王，
Forgive my men, they can be heavy-handed at times. Especially if wearing metal gauntlets. Eric, finally get a chance to talk to you. How many years has it been?
我大大不王，
I was afraid you would come one day. I didn't expect you to arrive as a king with an army. Of course not. What are the chances that a common thug would go after a king? But I managed anyway.
可以我打，
We took heavy losses, but your army was dismantled.
苦啊
There，isn't a happy ending for you.
回拜，
Before I send you off to the headsman, tell me. When we last met, you were a bandit on the roads. I was want to go from a thief to a king. A king. It's a bit of an exaggeration, to be fair. It doesn't quite work like that on the other side of the mountains. Some people chose to follow me is all. They said I gave them hope. And everyone gets swallowed in royal silk as a baby. Some have to work for it, and that's what I did.
不拜我，
Why come to Davin all of a sudden? Like Dovia is engulfed in civil war. You have at least 2 madmen fighting over the resources. Well, soil isn't like yours. It's dark and hard. Plants don't want to grow like they used to. I offered a solution. Cross the mountains and find a new home. Some laughed. Some chose to come along.
嘎吧，
They robbed and raped. We are not all the same. That must have been men from other camps. Did I mention we were at civil war? These men did the same in my home country. These are the men we ran away from. Adovia is divided, and we can't all be tarred with the same brush.
不会啊，
13 years ago, when you
苦话呀，
attacked us and put your blade against my
但
throat,
不我打，
you must have known I wouldn't be able to keep to my
我
promise.
大拜
You
我
must，have known I would have said anything for you to let us go. I was a different man back then. I was robbing travelers. Never thought I would run into royals on that trail. When opportunity arises, I guess one can get nifty ideas. Of course, I knew you would not keep your promise, but it gave me a spark of hope. Marrying your daughter from a royal family would mean Rodovia had a shot at success on this side of the world. Well, having royal blood would mean acceptance from others. And I think we'd be honored guests straight away, of course, but I hoped it would be enough to let us leave our cursed lands at least.
不吧，
There was a witch with you back then.
不会啊，
She cursed me if I didn't keep the promise. Sorry about that. Aggie, she has a tendency to throw curses on people left and right. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Aggie liked to use this curse a lot. Never worked.
喂，
The battle was fierce. That's quite a welcome party you gave us for sure. When we were crossing the trail, we didn't want to fight. You left us no choice. We used whatever we had at hand. Surprisingly, we did quite well.
大巴地霸的王
You， definitely had surprising battle tactics I'm curious about. Let me, get off the ground. That's better. Fire away. Oh.
地霸王，
Tell me about the fog. Was it magic? Like I said, we didn't want to cause any harm. The smoke's a common incense. We hoped that using a large amount would mask the passage. I even me to have thought that the smoke would have lasted long enough for us to get through. I hoped that by the time it cleared, we would all be gone. We realized the smoke was about to vanish. We had to take on a different tactic. That's when we circled your men.
对霸不
The
会，
huge monsters certainly brought a lot of havoc with them. Oh, you mean the transient bisons? I realize these mammals are quite rare in your part of the world. They're big and strong. We normally use them for transporting goods. But it turns out when properly motivated with a strong whip hand, they can act as pretty good cavalry.
必会，
We've never seen such fire magic. What was it? You mean fire flowers? We use them to welcome the new year. As nice as it might be to watch them, we've also had quite a few incidents with fire spreading out of control. I thought those drawbacks could favor in our favor for once.
不霸的
That
王，
device nearly decided our fate. We have some creative minds on our side. The moment the battle started, our men tried to come up with something that would help us get through. I thought that damn thing was a trap for whoever was inside, but there were plenty of volunteers. We let them loose, and it seemed like it worked well. I suppose the element of surprise did the trick.
不会啊，
You know I had no other choice. You would do the same for the ones you love, wouldn't you, Eric? Let me go, and I promise we won't cause any more trouble. I don't want your daughters.
不拜，
Your Grace, please remember the Bayron as a
拜
Radovian.
拜大拜，
Let him go. King Yedric might not help us during the battle at Tana.
不会，
But if you sent him to die, King Fabian will not help us.
哎我话喂，
I know this is a tough decision, Your Grace, but you should consider the benefits you would get from each king. No, I'm totally letting the Redovians in. They look like they have a shit lot. You've had your share of suffering. I won't add to it anymore. People told me none of the Seven Kings would get us recognition. I suppose I should have known better. At least that's partially right. You letting me go. I won't forget this. For us, surviving another day is a victory. Thank you, Your Grace. By the way, it seems a Redovian already managed to conquer a Davonian's heart. My daughter seems like a good fit for your Asalia. Oh, Maya is his daughter? And they might be into each other? Oh, man. I'm down. I think Maya's a cool character. Yeah, totally.
Ikana.
Darling,
Go ahead.
I've just spoken to David.
We
To
bye.
be honest, I didn't know what to think. It seems like he just wanted to find a better way to live.
Ovu.
Through war?
Oh yeah.
Baron never wanted to go to war with us.
Boy dapo.
He just wanted to see what life was like on the other side of the mountains.
E
He's not even a king.
e
He
babo.
just has people who follow him.
Eh.
Then why did they attack?
Dapo.
Well, I think they were just defending themselves.
Uvin.
Oh, how could we have misunderstood his intentions?
Kaboa.
I wanted to take Lusulia to
Kaboa.
gain recognition from other kings.
E babo.
I let him go. I didn't have the heart to execute him after finding this out.
Inu.
You did well.
Daibo.
He said the witch used to cut that curse on many people.
Kuwa ya.
Apparently it never worked.
Alak.
Eric, that's great news.
Oba Kuba
I'm not sure. We couldn't tell if he was just lying to save his own life.
Di alba.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Wadarabiwa.
I suppose we did the right thing by not progressing with the ritual.
Daboa.
It sounded dangerous.
Ibana.
Yes, probably.
Ina.
We'll find out soon enough. I don't know.
Boy yaboa.
Inu
Of
kuvala.
course, it seems no matter how much I rest, I'm always tired. I'll just sit here.
Kuwa ya.
Oh, yes, agents. Thank you, game. Yeah, I'm just not making enough money. But when I don't bring them, I like lose overall taxes. So like, I don't know. I might have to take a bank loan. That might be fine, just to get these. But with that, I think I'm gonna call it quits. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had a great time. I'm gonna be continuing this game for sure. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Bye.